not the U.S. should be involved. And that's why that decision ended up being so pivotal. The problem is that people have glommed onto that you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. And what we're realizing, and you look around here over the last 2 weeks, I don't care one way or another what your position is on Israel. I don't care what your position is on Palestine, but we literally have governors in the United States saying that they're going to send in National Guard and State Patrol, like in Texas Rangers and State Patrol, to shut down the protests, not because they're violent, but very specifically, Greg Abbott said, we will not tolerate anti-Semitism. Now, I don't care whether or not you want to tolerate it. As a public servant, you don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a choice. I know that there are probably people in the audience watching, hearing that going, "Ooh, well, that's terrible." That's First Amendment. And unless you're openly advocating for actually doing violence to individuals, nobody should be able to shut you down. Just like the same people who would be cringing at the idea that hate is allowed to be spoken would probably lose their minds if somebody told them they had to register their guns. You're either a Bill of Rights absolutist or you're a shill for the state. There's no way around it. No way around it. And that's what that court case eventually ended up coming down to, and really ended up dismantling the Alien and Sedition Act until they brought it back under the Patriot Act.
And the resolution ultimately is that it is First Amendment. That case was First Amendment protected.
Yep.
Well, I have a question. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. I got a super chat here that I gotta read. Shout out to AV and the other auditors. Jeff Gray just asked me to homeless vets audits. I'm about to go in. I have no idea what that means, but thank you for the $5. Proving all things audits. Bear Britain, good to see you. Swedish Observer, good to see her. Glory Ad in the house, good to see you. What's the difference, TC? What's the difference between peacefully protesting and setting up a tent camp in the middle of the park or whatever, or on the campus and trashing the whole damn park and trashing the area?
Well, first of all, if you are actually actively trashing that, you are violating. If you're looking at it from, let's say, a Rothbardian, Ludwig von Mises style, paleo-libertarian, paleo-conservative perspective, when you trash property, whether it be state property or your neighbor's property, that's a violation of the non-aggression principle. Simply being on state property and even setting up a tent, even if they tell you we have a policy that says you can't, is not trashing. If you're doing damage, then that's there again a violation of the non-aggression principle and should be addressed as such. However,
how about blocking entrances and stuff like that, so Jewish students can't come into the school?
Again, not lawful. That's not lawful either. And nobody's arguing the fact that there are people within these protests who do not understand what's illegal and what's not during protests.
Absolutely.
And you can't hold the entire group accountable for what actions certain people do.
But what I will say at the same time is what we have seen throughout the history of the foundation of our republic was protests started out very peaceable until they eventually had to rise to a level where, to make your point, you had to do something that would get the attention of the powers that be. Mm-hmm. Like we have a whitewashed mentality on the Boston Tea Party. The Boston Tea Party was a violent action. It was a protest, but it was ultimately a violent action. Not maybe necessarily what a lot of people would view as violent today, but it was a destruction of people's property. But something had to be done because the English authorities weren't listening. And we saw that play out in the civil rights marches of the 50s and 60s. We're talking hundreds of thousands of people not hundreds of thousands per se, but thousands and thousands of people, thousands and thousands of people blocked bridges, sat down in lunch counters, sat down on buses where they weren't allowed to sit by law, and said, you've pushed us so far, you can't push us anymore. And violence was used on them to suppress them. And they did ultimately end up winning that fight. But it's the same thing that we see played out. Like the violence that was done on J6. I probably shouldn't even mention that. Somebody's channel is going to get taken. I apologize ahead of time, Kevin. The violence that was used on that particular day in 2021, there were people who were clearly violent and doing things they shouldn't do. But just simply being present there and even going into the building in and of itself was not a crime.
Correct.
And the people who initiated violence were wrong.
Correct.
But they're hunting down people now who weren't even in Washington, D.C. that day for standing up and saying, I support what they did. And that's where we have to start to look, is a protest or for a redress of grievance, an assembly with other people for a redress of grievance is great. It's wonderful. I'm all for it. But at some point, when you pack that city council chamber or that county board meeting, and they say, well, we're sorry, the fire capacity for this room is 50 and there's 150 of you in here, somebody's got to leave. Everybody's got to sit down and say, I'm willing to be arrested for this. And we've been trained into compliance through case law in the last, especially 50 to 60 years. We've just been trained into compliance through case law that, oh, well, the state says that fire capacity for this room is such, so that can't be in here. Or the city council said that you only have 3 minutes. And if you go 3 minutes and 10 seconds without our permission, we're going to have you removed for trespass. At some point,
let me ask you that. I understand at some point, you're saying at some point, everybody in there needs to learn how to just sit down and take the arrest. But see, what really does that change? That's really not really changing anything, because you can't fight the good. Well, one, you can't fight your fight from behind bars, right? Can't fight your fight, let alone somebody else's fight behind bars.
Well, if you're the person that's going to go into the city council meeting very first time and make a scene and intentionally make a scene, let's, calling a bailiff a pig.
Yeah, we know who you're talking about. Don't do all that.
Yeah. But admittedly, though, that individual has said it was the wrong thing to do.
Admittedly, and so I was trying to be quiet, but now you kind of got a little bit. So what's happening is, it doesn't matter what you call a bailiff. The judge is supposed to remain impartial no matter what.
No, I agree with that.
You can't.
That's not what I'm saying.
He should be disbarred, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, we all agree. I think we all agree with
that.
that.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not talking about that per se. I'm saying that to go into a room and be that person, especially like a city council meeting or county board meeting, the very first time, and saying, oh, I'm going to make this point. We have to start bringing more and more people with us till you do pack that room. We had this situation play out in Southeast Minnesota in a school district that I was helping them out with some of the addressing their school board with grievances. They kept trying to pack the room with school staff so that the parents couldn't come in. So they were opening up the school board rooms and meeting area to school staff, teachers, administrators, hour and a half before the public were allowed in.
Oh, wow.
And then they were filling up all the speaking slots. And we finally were able to get enough people from the community to show up that we packed that room literally to 120 people. And they were like, well, there's way too many people in here. And I said, yeah, I see a teacher there, a teacher there, a teacher there, a teacher there, and a teacher there, a teacher there. I see 4 newspaper reporters in here that all take up spaces. They've all been in here for the last hour. So remove your paid staff and let the people who this meeting is for be here. And I will tell you right now, if you try to tell anybody but the people we just pointed out to leave, No one's going anywhere. And there was a school resource officer and 3 other officers from that city's police department in the hallway. And they said, no, well, that's not how it works. And I said, it's how it's going to work today. You know where those cops went? They left. And here's why. They themselves in that moment did not want to try and arrest that many people. And they ended up leaving the meeting open. And one of the things that we brought up was that we've been asking you to change the venue for 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, we've been
federal law, isn't it? I guess it's state by state. Is that not law where you're at?
What's that? That they have to change venue?
Yeah, there has to be enough space for all constituents.
It depends a little bit on your state's open meeting laws and how they're working, you know, in that time frame. But they aren't required to just change venue because 120 people show up to a capacity 80-person room.
Well, and it's going to follow a process, which is all government regulation.
Also, sorry, I apologize, Pia. Go ahead.
You got the floor, Dub. Love you, brother.
No, what I was saying is there's a certain point where the fire marshal will shut that down by law, and there has to be enough room for everyone to speak. There has to be. There has to be enough time as well.
And that's what we accomplished. and that's what we accomplished with that meeting, because we told them none of us are leaving, so you'll have to remove everybody by force. Everybody.
And you requested the change of venue, so there's the process.
And we've already made the change of venue request, and you have refused. You have flat out said it's not going to happen via recorded email to the individuals requesting it. So this will all rest on you. And the very next day, they made a public announcement that from going forward, all school board meetings will permanently be switched to an auditorium with ample seating.
Wow, they went permanent with that?
They went permanent with it, and what I instructed that group to do was very publicly show up to that next meeting and thank them. Not because they necessarily deserve thanks for doing what they should have done, but they accomplished their purpose, and they did it through presence. And sometimes, and some of them were like, I was afraid we were going to get arrested. And somebody's like, yeah, I was afraid of it too. And then that person, before I could even speak, said, but I just made a determination that if we're all going to be here, we're all going to go out together. And that, that reflects Benjamin Franklin's statement as they were getting ready to send off the declaration. Is like, gentlemen, we shall all surely hang together, or we will all be hanged separately. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that we see. It's like, I know that Angry Vet and others are getting ready to do some traveling to different spots around the country. We really, really need to encourage that. And especially if you guys are supporting Angry Vet or Flying Auditor or for Public Safety or BCO and others, I love you guys all come over to my channel, subscribe, and yeah, I would. Would I love you guys to all become a member, because I've added memberships to my channel? Absolutely. But I'll tell you what, I can't travel like some people do. My job's got me freaking tied down. But if we got people that can travel, I'd rather you guys send money to guys like Kevin and Flying Auditor and others who are actually able to go and travel around, so that we can start making our presence felt, because we're actually having an impact. We're having an impact more than all of the frauditor people out there that are mad at all of what everybody does. We're actually having an impact. They're not doing anything. And I know that there's somebody in the community that's getting ready to give somebody a gift that that people need to see that we do stand with each other. And we organize and we create local activists. And that, to me, is where we're going to make the difference. And
absolutely. I mean, if anyone questions what Flying Auditor is saying, take a look at the history of my channel. I haven't had the pleasure or the liberty to travel. However, I guess the idealism of repeat visitation has encouraged the entire community to take a stance, and we don't like the haters that you see from my channel. None of that is from my local, unless it is literally the people that are at fault. who don't want to take accountability, but there might be a couple. But we don't get that kind of flack in our local community. We get support including from people running for government, people in government, elected officials. Like, we get support for what we're doing because of the changes that we have had a huge play in creating. So yes, it absolutely works. Protest being covered under the First Amendment and grievances being covered under the First Amendment is for a purpose.
That's right.
Our forefathers were not ignorant when they created these freedoms.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck out. Kevin, thanks for letting me come in and speak my mind and whatnot. And for public safety, I know we've never met, but I love your stuff. I watch you all the time. What I love about this community, especially all the different people in this room, is not only do we all have slightly different perspectives, but everybody's got an area that's part of what everybody does that's just a little bit their specialty compared to other people. And so we can't all be for public safety. We can't all be, here's the deal, we can't all be flex your freedoms, but everybody's got their own little niche. And
you got to do what's needed in the place that you're at and in the position that you're in the moment. It's, there are so many different things going on that shouldn't be, that it really takes the entire community of every place that is addressing the issues together.
Yeah, I got mad respect for every single person that's up here right now, and a ton of the people that I see in the live stream chat. And there's so many of you that have no idea how much I pay attention to what's going on with you guys, and you may not hear from me a lot, but I'm sharing your content out. All of you, I'm sharing your content out constantly. And that's one of the ways that I make an impact. I got people that I work with. They're like, "Hey, who can I watch today? What have you seen recently?" And I'm like, "Hey, watch this." For public safety, I think in the last 2 weeks, I've probably shared with at least 15 coworkers your stuff, because they keep asking me, well, how do you become aware of stuff like this? And I'm like, because there's guys like this out there doing that. And it just mad respect for every single one of you. Now I'm gonna go finish my yard so that maybe my wife will talk to me tonight.
I got the same problem, Flying Auditor, and thank you so much for that. I encourage it for the entire community, but I got to mow my yard too, so there's going to be 2 empty slots up here for people to jump up and yell at Angry Vet for being.
Is that all I get? Is 6 slots? I thought I got more.
Oh, Kev? I don't know. I don't know. You might have more than 6 slots.
FPS.
Hold on.
Kev, I'm penciling you in for a week from Monday, and just so everybody knows, Kev, I already told you I'm having Nathan and Samantha on Monday night. It's going to be a really big show. I would really encourage everybody to come in, because you are going to love how the show goes. Please trust me, this is going to be an amazing show, especially at the end. Kevin, you're just coming on a week from Monday, so just plan on
it. Drop a note in the comments or whatever when this is done, or shoot your link or whatever. Make sure I know about it.
Will do. All right, man. Love you, bro.
All right, bro. See ya. Okay, sorry guys. Go ahead.
Why'd you mute me, bro?
Because he was trying to leave.
And I kept talking.
All I did was say what's up, peace out.
All right, well, yeah, you got the floor, Dubs. give FPS your peace of mind.
Oh, FP, dude, I've already told him. He already knows. Go ahead and mow that lawn before OMC gets pissed.
I know it. She'll be home here in about an hour or two, so I better get to it.
Love you, bro.
Love you guys. And thanks for having me up, Vet. Love you, brother.
See ya.
And your big sexy beard.
Yeah.
Take care, Chris. Love you and Tiff.
Later, Chris.
Same to you, brother. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Ciao.
Deuces.
Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Oh, never mind. All right, sorry. If I've missed you in the chat and I haven't shouted you out, I'm sorry. John Blanchard in the house. Good to see you. Targeted Pat, Chris Milky, Gator Security. Good to see you. Cop Blogger Watkins, Jim Dandy. Good to see you. I'm sorry, I'm not good at reading chats and doing this at the same time. I suck when I'm
Yeah, I'm with Tab. Everybody in the chat that I have not shouted out because I seen Tab was live, so I just jumped up. I don't read the chat when I'm on panel, but I fucking love all y'all that I love. You know who you are. The rest of y'all, you better figure that one out.
Phoenix Volunteer 88 title. What's shaking, Bacon?
Oh, not much, man. Happy to be here. Good to hear from you.
Eric Miller says his beard is better. I'd have to agree with that one. I'd have to agree. So can everybody see? Can everybody see what's going on? Oh, Baltimore County just gave $5. Oh, I could. Yeah.
Nice.
Be well
I
and in the house
what's
with a
up,
$10
Baltimore
super
County
chat.
Observer? You my dude too, just like Tab. I can't read the other people's names because there's no names there. But what up?
XXGO John Eagle. Geo, my brother from another.
Eagle, everybody's in the building, huh?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm still learning how to do shit.
RF, Hawk, Geo, what's up, my peeps? BCO, my dude. Come on, stop playing. Chris Milk is in the building. That's dope. Blanchard, peeps. AVAM. I usually call you AVA, but whatever.
That's Kahanu.
You got some good people in your channel, bro, or your chat.
I believe in quality, not quantity.
Man,
unless it comes in the form of a gummy.
There you go. There you go.
I was like, bro, I can't even talk right now. I was like, why? He's like, I'm super medicated. I was like, okay, I got you. I'm out, bro. Have a good day.
Shit. What is that, Greg?
That's the gummies that I bought locally that have been totally different from your stuff. You know, down here in Texas, we're just not legal, but it's different. I took one. I told you the other day I took a full one. Oh, and they said you shouldn't do it. I don't remember that stuff since the 70s.
You probably shouldn't be admitting to crimes online.
It's not a crime. It's all legal.
Oh, it is legal. I think you said.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh no, this it is here in Texas. It's legal.
Gloria ad in the house with $5, hon. You didn't have to do that.
Oh shit, Gloria's in the house. What's up, girl? Love you.
Well, Kevin, you keep it all, brother, and I'll keep it. I'll just have the first week of June, and I'll give you the location you'll need to fly into.
All right. And
then we'll do our stuff accordingly. There'll be some interesting. Hey, and also, are you going to talk a little bit about what you did a couple days ago? Did you get video?
Down in Annapolis?
Yeah, the stuff that you were doing, serving people. And I don't mean drinks.
No, I give that content to Annapolis Audit. If you want to see that, you go over to his channel and watch it. I'm playing that one a little differently. I'm gonna.
I kind of figured when I heard some of your comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called. Hey, brother. I'm
gonna come in the back door. They're not gonna know what fucking hit them.
That's what she said.
Oh shit! Well, love you, Kevin. Guys, good to see y'all. Everybody in the chat, God bless. Have a great one this afternoon.
I love you too, Greg. I'll talk at you.
Okay, man. Stay up, brother. Be safe. Stay free. You know the deal.
Chris,
take care.
I met Howie Hood today. He picked me up. We looked at his truck, and he's a good dude. He's a good dude. And then I was looking at his truck, and I was like, oh shit, my son has the keys. I was like, well, I said, you got the title, right? He said, yeah. I said, well, take a screwdriver and just fucking break that fucker open, and we tried. It didn't work. I was like, damn. So my truck is still fried in the water, and there's potential. I still want that truck. It's a really dope truck. But Howard Hood, he's a good fucking dude. I like him.
Like how bad is it? Is it fried?
It's well, so it's the ignition is fried. I just took a screwdriver and fucking hammered the fucker in that motherfucker. I was like, we can get the key, but I don't think the key's gonna work anymore because I just beat the shit out of that thing, and it didn't work out.
Not good.
I can't find. So what he said was, yeah, man, it just drives down like highway speed. It wants to shut off, so it tells me it's like a sensor. So I mean, it's a dope truck. He's a good dude. He wasn't like fucking around. It's an 8-foot bed Dodge Dakota 92. It's a pretty dope truck. It just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to, which is fine. But that happens from now and again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he was like, dude, I'll come pick you up. I was like, you're gonna have to, because when I tell you my truck is fucked, I wasn't excuse my language on your panel, but when my truck is screwed up, I wasn't joking. It ain't going nowhere.
I don't understand
it
this
probably has about
question.
like 300 more miles on that thing before the
like not live. RAP. Do you mean like in the back chat or something like that when the live ends? I have no idea how to do that. I'm still learning all this shit. But it's an open panel right now if you wanted to jump up
real quick. So what happens is that they're on panel. When you end the live, we're still up here, but it doesn't send to YouTube no more. So that's the technical back chat. Oh, the back chat is, so you can go into, if you click chat and you have chat and comments goes to YouTube, the chat goes to just us. But after you end the live, whoever's on panel, we can chat it up if we want, without it going to YouTube.
Okay, Gio, I'm not 100% sure on the numbers for that. I've been so busy just trying to deal with all the VA numbers and shit here in Maryland. I haven't even extended out to any other VAs yet, but that I will put that on the list. That's for sure. That is definitely that needs to be noted. 6 Oaks, if you can note that would be a good statistic to find.
Gio, I mean, I can't tell you right off the bat, but knowing our government, it's like not that fucking much. It's really not, well, overseas. I'm not talking about like to themselves. We're just talking like how many have died. The most people that have died since 9/11 was when Joe Biden pulled out of Afghanistan, and I think 17 people died. 17 vets, not people. More than that died, I'm sure. It's really not a number that they like to give out.
No, it's definitely not a number anybody wants to give out.
I'd like to
more
know, because
more than one. Any, really, to be honest with you, is more than it should be. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, because we shouldn't even fucking be. I think I heard that we got like I can't verify this, but I heard we got a couple thousand to like anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 troops over in fucking Ukraine right now. Like, yeah, like what
they're going to send a couple different ships down there. That would have been you serving that at the time, but yeah. I think 3 different ships were going to Israel, which is a lot of people, dude. I don't know how many's on a ship at a given time. A fully operated Navy ship. Is it a couple thousand? Is that a high number?
What? I didn't even hear your question. What'd you say?
How many people on a fully operated Navy?
It depends on the boat. I mean, shit, an aircraft carrier can have like
Yeah,
5,000
it'd be an aircraft
people
carrier.
on
They're going over to Israel. They gotta have
it.
jets and stuff.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about a whole battle group, I mean, did they send a whole
They're
battle
going
group?
over
I
there
haven't
for
heard
war,
anything
so
about
you tell
that.
me.
The ones my dad served in the Navy. He said the ships he served on was between 4,000 and 6,000 or something, I think.
Yeah,
a lot of people on
that's
that
a
boat.
carrier. That's
Yeah.
definitely a carrier.
It would definitely be. Well, it's
I-
they're going for war.
I was
dude.
on a
So it
frigate.
would be
Now we
about
only had like
4,000.
300 people on board. I think.
300. Yeah, it was like 4,000 is a lot, but it would be it's going to be the ones that went are going for
Or
war.
2 something. I don't know. I can't remember the exact numbers, but each boat has a different amount. A couple hundred more. You know, like I think an Aegis probably has a few hundred cats on it, and frigates are the smallest ones. Well, I guess submarines have the least amount of crew, I guess, and then you got your other like stupid fucking boats. You know, your little stupid boats.
little
stupid boats.
Little cute little things.
Yeah, they have like 5 or 6 people on them at a time. But
I was on a cruise ship once. It held I think there was almost 3,500, something like that, on a cruise ship. That was pretty big to me. I was in the Army.
Military?
No, I was in the Army. I never rode on a boat in the military, but I was in a cruise ship.
Yo, Pig's daughter, what's up, girl?
Peg's daughter in the house, Eric Miller in the house, Watkins in the house, Hawk Fan live, Geo Kerr in the house, Mike Webb in the house, Central Iowa Audits.
I apologize, peeps. I usually stay out of panel or chat when I'm on panel. Too much drama sometimes.
Yeah, pleasure to finally meet you or talk to you.
Not a problem. How you been?
Good. I've been better. I've been worse, but I've been a lot worse, so I can't complain.
Yeah, me too. But I've also seen better days.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's your name, brother?
My name's John.
What up, John? How's it going?
Pennsylvania.
Dub Wolves.
Where about up in Pennsylvania are you?
West Central PA.
Without you don't have to tell me the town or anything like that.
My channel's name is Targeted Patton. I live in a small town called Patton, PA.
Oh, okay.
So it's no secret. I dox myself all the time. I don't care.
Yeah, don't do all that.
It's my situation's a little different. I got a bunch of stalkers.
There's no situation that you should dox yourself.
No, I'm willing to explain. I got a bunch of stalkers and a bunch of people that they already, anybody who has anything against me already knows exactly where to find me.
Yep.
And they know everything about me. So
I stopped playing that game a long time ago. I started giving out an address right
That's
down
what
the
I
road.
did. That's exactly what I did.
I fucking know exactly where Tab
go the
lives.
fuck up or shut the fuck up.
Yep. I said I'll be here.
That fucking weird car that drives by your house, Tab. That's me. I'm just joking.
I've had cars stop and like 3 doors down and sit there for a little while, and I'd walk up on them with a video camera. Hey, can I help you?
Yep.
Are you doing anything? What's going on?
Do I know you? Dude,
they don't call you the angry vet for nothing. They're lucky that you walked up with a camera and not a fucking. I'm sure you had it on you, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Be careful. I was a combat engineer in the National Guard, in Pennsylvania National Guard, so we got to. I got to learn how to blow stuff up. So, and I got the marksmanship award in basic training. So out of a couple hundred guys, I was the best shot. So I make that very well known. They don't bother me.
Yeah, nobody ever fucking shows up for me either.
Fuck you, Tab. I'm showing up tomorrow. I'll be there. Right in front of your house.
If you've seen what I put out, I just put a video out yesterday.
It's me, bro.
Nah, if you seen the video I put out yesterday, I really hand it to a couple chief of police in the two towns right here, like that I grew up in, that I live in. I call them every name in the book and everything else. That it is what it is. It's the truth. So if they're gonna do anything, they're gonna come after me. I ain't worried about it. They already tried to kill me a couple times. So I got nothing else left to lose. I don't have the ability to be fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, neither do I. I just stopped trying.
Yeah, I'll be fake. Like I'll smile and kill him with kindness in public.
And I can't even do that anymore.
Well, that's the game they play to my face, So I play it back. I have no problem doing that. But the minute anybody tries to show their cards, I call them right on their shit. So they tend to avoid me pretty like the plague. It's actually kind of nice. But I've had a laundry list of stupid shit that this it's a small town. It's like 1,600 people in this town, and so there's always somebody that's going to be a target. Somebody's going to be the bad person in town, and I guess that was me at one point. Nobody decided to tell me though. So
yeah, I didn't find out. Yeah, I didn't find out until after 2 arrests that I was the big news.
Right.
I was the one they were after.
I think they were after me for a lot longer than I even realized. But they tried to kill me a couple times, and then I hear all these stories just here and there, just to the grapevine, and it's like everybody else hears all these things about me. They're just lies. But I don't understand why I'm the only one that never hears these lies about me. It's crazy. So they filed false police reports on me starting in 2017, like that I have proof of to this day. And ever since then, they came after me because they fucked up and broke the law, and then so they try to discredit me and silence me to cover their own tracks. And it's just like you couldn't make this shit up. It's like just them tripping over themselves one after the other, year after year. And I have 3 or 4 different cops here that absolutely broke the law several times against me. They're corrupt as the day is long. So it's
so I'm trying to link your shit, but you have 3 different channels. You have 3 YouTube channels.
Well, there's a few channels that people make about me, just they're not me. My channel has 400 and some subscribers.
Yeah, there's 2. It just says channel about me, man. My backup channel. I'm in your bio trying to grab a link to post in the chat, and I didn't know what link you wanted me to post.
It's just the at targeted patent. There's no numbers or anything.
You gotta hit 3 dots and click share, bro.
But it's the one with the
paste.
The avatar is it's my son actually. It's a picture of a kid with his mouth wide open. It's like funny picture of a kid. That's my main channel. My backup channel is actually a picture of my mugshot. It says dismissed behind it. I think it has like 15 subscribers or something.
Okay, this one I just found one with 1 subscriber and 2 videos.
Yeah, that one is. I think that's one of my stalkers made that channel. I think that says targeting patent. Targeting.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's them. They target me, so it's a joke, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it's linked in your bio. You might want to get rid of that one.
I think I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Because the videos they would make fun of me. They would do stupid shit.
It's probably not a good idea.
Well, they would do this.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just saying, don't do that.
Well, they would troll me, and make up lies and
patent perps
to make fun of me. Yeah,
patent perps. Is that a troll or is that you?
No, I think it's my brother. It's a troll. So that's the one I'm talking
Your brother's
about.
A troll? Fuck, man.
He made a bunch of funny videos about me. I think they're funny, actually. They don't bother me one bit.
That's not a troll. This is not your account.
Right. It's not me. It's to make fun of. It's images of me from my channel, and then they just
yeah, but I mean, if it's your brother and it's all good, that's not.
I just
troll.
subscribed.
No, he's absolutely a troll too. He's one of my stalkers. He's an asshole.
Well, then you know what? Fuck him too.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Fucking guy.
Yeah.
So all three of these linked in your link. I can't. I'm not supposed to subscribe to these fuckers, right?
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
I'm trying to find your
don't sub to
channel.
a fucking troll channel, Dev.
Yeah, they don't even really operate them anymore. I don't think.
Doesn't matter. We don't sub to troll.
I hear you, but I have two channels. The one that has a picture of
you know the troll, then that shit's funny. Hey, what's up, bitch? Biatch. Sorry.
My main channel is a picture of a kid. Like it's my son.
Oh, I think I found it.
Yeah, that's my main channel.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm on my phone. Otherwise,
the
I'd
only
be
difference,
looking up your stuff.
well, the only difference
now,
between my two
if I
channels.
even try to look up your stuff, it'll kick me out of stream.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm
you're
just
good.
chilling.
I don't even, to be honest, I don't push my channel that much. I don't.
Yeah, but I wanted to find that last video that you were just talking about it.
Well, I uploaded it to both my channel and my backup channel, so you'll find it on both channels actually. It says corrupt cops are targeting me or something like that.
Who runs the gang stalking program?
That's one of them, and then the other one has a different title, but it's the same video. So it's just me going on a rant.
Who runs the gang stalking?
Pretty much. But
channel.
Well, yeah, that's how I
always do.
I came into YouTube because of this shit. I never saw myself having a YouTube channel.
Are you sure you're not a Fed, bro?
What's that? No, I'm positive. They called me a Fed. They tried to tell everybody I was a Fed.
You seem like a Fed. I don't know.
Oh man, you're entitled to your own.
It's not an opinion. This is an objective situation that I'm asking.
No, right on. But they were hacking all my phones.
Whoever follows you, that's between you and them.
Right. They were deleting.
I don't have to sit here and not pretend that this is that you might be a Fed.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Why would you trust me?
I don't even know. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
Don't believe me, I know.
I'm only dude. This is my dude Tav. I'm only here to just fucking mess around with people. Listen to who's on panel.
I'm trying to
it
bring
just
up.
happens to be me, Tav, and the Fed.
But
hold on.
They were
all right. I'm gonna chill out, Tav.
They were deleting all my shit off my phone. Right?
Don't you fucking do it.
I didn't know what to do.
Don't ever fucking mute me again, bro.
So yeah.
Hold on. I gotta do it.
Do it again, mother. Oh no, I unmuted my.
That's funny. But I didn't know what to do, so one day I just said fuck it, and I uploaded my evidence, this fucking stalking shit.
Bro, are you trying to kick me off your fucking panel without doing it? Chill out.
No.
So that's what to conserve or to preserve the fucking evidence. They were deleting it off my phone right in front of my face. Like they had my phone all hacked and shit. So that's why I uploaded to YouTube, and then it just kind of went from there. And there's like 500, 600 videos or something on that channel, I think now.
This is what I'm gonna tell you, dude. So if you want to get yourself out, upload to Reddit, and then just make sure the tags are good.
Reddit.
And guess what? If you happen to be a Fed, they'll figure that shit out too. So.
Yeah, well, they're on every.
It's all
platform,
good. I'm just saying that Reddit doesn't. They're not just gonna delete your shit.
Okay, I got you. Well, I'm kind of lazy too, but
yeah, that's what a Fed would say.
I've uncovered. No, I've uncovered.
You're good, dude. I know.
You're
I'm just on one, dude.
But no, you're good. If you watch a few of my videos, you'll see real quick. There's certain characters on this fucking YouTube. There's a bunch of Feds on this. Believe me, I know. I'm got really good at calling them out. So, and they
So
fucking.
this is the video that you're talking about?
Yeah, that'd be it. I think so. Yep.
And it's like 45 minutes, huh?
Yeah, if you fast forward to like, I think it's like 15 minutes in is when I start my rant about the chief of police, and then it just goes on from there. And it talks about that they broke into my apartment unannounced, without a warrant, and arrested me at gunpoint in front of my 12-year-old son. But I seen him coming up the steps, so I told my son to record it. Thank God. I think they were there to kill me. I'm pretty sure. So it didn't work out, and the cop that did it, I got rid of him. I got his ass fired. I guess I don't know. They never told me why he left, but that's the dickhead chief of police right there.
That guy's the chief.
Yep.
You got him fired?
No, he's still here. He's good at the game. He's good at fucking putting everything on everybody else and putting a smile on. He does shit behind the scenes. I talk shit on him on here, and they don't say anything or do anything. I don't know. You can't really get away with talking shit on cops, can you? What's up?
No, I was letting Dab know. Go to 15.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm medicated right now.
You're making a post or something.
We already fucking know, dude. So why the fuck are you fucking muting me, bro? You know I fucking love you, Dab. Keep fucking muting me. I'll still be here.
That's funny.
You little fucker.
Shit.
Didn't work.
Have you ever been to this area, West Central PA?
Like up, but is it north of Pittsburgh?
East of Pittsburgh.
Just east of Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Like Evansburg, Johnstown.
Johnstown. I know. I've been there before.
There you go. I'm only a half hour from Johnstown.
Okay.
I call it Jigtown.
You should shoot me an email and shoot me an email. Maybe I can ride up there sometime and
email.
Yeah, I'm outside the gates of Fort Jackson.
Where's that? That's Mississippi, isn't it?
Fort Jackson, Mississippi. I think so.
Fort Jackson, South Carolina, the largest Army base.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I did my training in Fort Lost in the Woods.
Yo, I can't leave the chat to do this. Drop your link in the private chat. For real.
I can do that.
I think I just dropped a link to the actual video that he has.
Yeah, but I can't go into chat.
Yeah, I can probably do it.
I'm in panel, bro. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I tried to drop my Facebook link and couldn't do it either.
Here, I got it.
Well, that's StreamYard is a tyrant for sure.
So I guess we didn't have any haters come up here, huh? No, we ain't got no haters that want to come up and.
Tab, I don't even fucking like you, bro. I'm your fucking biggest hater. Stop playing. Block me again. Mute me again. We're gonna find out.
That's me. My bad.
You know I love you. That's my brother right there.
Okay, there it is. I'm not that technologically inclined here.
Neither am I. I suck at all this shit.
Hey, Angry Vet, I did email you, by the way.
There we go.
Did I respond? Oh, you know what? I haven't.
Not at all. You have not.
There it is. I think that's it.
All right, I checked out.
I haven't looked. I
was able to get back.
I haven't looked at in a while. Is the spam?
It's the same shit.
Spam folder or whatever. I need
Blanchard. I don't have mute
might be in
issues.
there.
I have fucking Angry Vet issues.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I emailed you my phone number too to call me.
Fucking guy.
All right, yeah, I'll go to my spam folder tonight and look for it there.
Yeah, do that, dude. I'm telling you, dude, it took like 3 weeks for
Right on.
Fucking tell the vet to fucking, yo, check your fucking email. He's like, I don't even fucking read my damn emails. I was like, well, shit. Why'd you tell me email you then?
I could send you one, but
dude. Fucking stop playing. I love
I
that
could
dude.
send you one, but I'd probably never get the return email. I don't ever look at mine either.
Yeah, I suck at communication, 100%. It's part of my disability.
Without like being all weird and shit, because I would never tell you what it was. But I mean, I talk to Tab all the time. That's my brother. He just does not check his fucking emails. So you can send the email, but you got to remind his ass like 12 times.
Yeah,
that's my bro.
You gotta get on a live stream and say, "Hey, check your email."
Where did
I don't know, dude. He dropped off the fucking planet.
I didn't kick him off. I just want him to know I didn't kick him off.
Yeah, he dropped off. I mean, internet
Brian.
issues. I don't know, dude. Maybe he went to his Facebook because I was like, yo, I'm gonna join your group.
Is Brian
how
live
do we
right now?
put his Facebook group on here?
I don't know.
He seems like a pretty dope person. You targeted Patton.
Right on. What
fucking put
how do you
your
pronounce
shit in the fucking back chat?
I did.
Hold on, I gotta.
Did you? Let me look.
I put it in the front and the back.
Oh, now it's there. No, you didn't.
I puncture all the holes.
Do you guys have like an option to present anything?
Yeah, I do. I could actually share my screen.
No, I'm on my phone, not my laptop. So nope.
Yeah, I do, Tav.
Okay.
I could actually put a video on right now on your stream if I wanted to.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's take a look at it.
Okay, what are we watching?
Yo, Tabby, can I restream this shit?
That shit where you say you were giving the chief a bunch of shit or giving him hell.
Yeah.
Yo, Tab, bro, can I restream this?
I don't care. You do whatever you want to do.
Well, it's your stream. I'm gonna be all weird about it.
It's on YouTube. It's public information.
Yeah, but restream is different.
Oh, I don't give a fuck if people restream me. I don't give two shit. I'm restreaming people all the time.
Yeah, but
if they don't like it,
I'm not a whole ass bitch.
Well, we all know.
It's your channel, bro. Not mine. It's yours.
I don't care, bro. You do whatever you want to do. I need to call my aunt. She just called me and I bitch buttoned her. Somebody take over the stream.
Hey, whoever takes over the stream, can I share a video link for short video of a Title II audit?
I'll be your host, but I mean I can't take over the stream. But I got you.
Here we go. All right. Is it sharing the screen now?
I guess I gotta add it to the stage. Yeah.
No, you're not sharing. There you go. Yep. There you go.
Okay, here it goes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all talk about this for a second. I'll be right back.
Here, I'm just gonna fast forward to.
Welfare checks and everything else. And I said, well, you're asking a person. I said, obviously there's nothing going on.
It's a little bit low volume. Turn it up.
How do we stop this? I said,
1 second, let me mute myself.
out here, there's nothing going on. They're the ones that are going to get charged. And it stopped. Luckily, I
If anybody comes into chat and starts running their fucking pie hole, just hold them off. Play with them for a little bit and keep them in the chat. And I'll be back right shortly.
Got you, bro. You're good. Hey, brother, you playing that shit or what? What's going on?
Yeah, is this? Did it stop playing?
Yeah, there's no sound on my end, at least. I can hear a little bit.
One sec here. It's
Targets have to relocate. Sometimes.
Hold on. If it's not playing, let me do it a different way here real
I can
quick.
hear it a little bit now, but
I can do it a different way here because that. Wait 1 second here.
Yo, Bryce, what's up, brother? Love you, bro.
There.
Prescription medication that isn't his. He took mine right out of the bottle. It had my name on it. It was my medication in my bottle with my name on it, and he kept them. He wouldn't give them back. And then somebody else that I knew, it was my ex-girlfriend, her ex-boyfriend. He had abandoned his truck on the road because he had a warrant, didn't have a license, I guess. I don't know. He was getting pulled over, so he just bailed. So they impounded the truck. But then he got charges, right? He later on got charges for possession of a controlled substance per not regulated. And specifically, the exact same medication that this cop took from me. And miraculously, the same exact amount that was missing from what he took from me. See, he took 22 of my pills. 2 weeks later, when I asked for them back, he then tried to claim that there was only 12 of them, right? When he wouldn't give them back. He said, no, I told you have to show me proof of your prescription. And I said, what are you talking about? You took my bottle. It's my bottle with my name on it. What are you fucking talking about, dude? You know, and that's when he got really mad and threatened me. But he yelled out, there was only 12 in there out of 25 pounds. I said, no, there wasn't. There was 22. So I thought it was really funny. Like, it was like that week, a couple days later after I told my girlfriend this at the time, and she showed me, immediately after telling her this, she showed me a text message from her ex-boyfriend, and he was pissed because he was getting charges for 10 of the medication that this guy took from me. And he was mad because not only
it's not sharing the screen.
was he claiming that
the screen, you're good.
not have those.
Unless there's a need for it.
10 green Xanax in that truck.
Yeah, it's not.
He said, I know for a fact there wasn't because I got my truck out of impound, he said.
Unless you're going to show them, like, planning drugs, it just let the audio play. If that makes sense, bro. Like, it's really irrelevant unless there's something going on. Yo, little mode activated. Chill the fuck out. Yes, it's deep. You want to see how deep we can do this? Let's go. What up, bro? Karen Payne, what's up, girl? How you doing? What up, Bryce? I'm all right. How you doing, brother? So here's the deal. I guess I'm gonna sit here and talk to my fucking self because dude can't just play the fucking stream, I guess. I don't know. You tell me. What's up, Donna? How you doing? This is getting kind of old. Bryce mode is activated, that little motherfucker. Yo, Bryce, why you being a whole ass fucking weenie about it? Let's go. Look, motherfuckers, I can talk my ass off, but doing this shit by myself is a little bit fucking awkward. So, yeah, it's just me, I guess, apparently. Or maybe it's not. Is it? No one else is talking. Fuck.
My bad. I didn't realize I had myself muted. I'm sitting here talking the whole time. I'm
Yeah,
like,
unmute
I'm
your
like,
motherfucking self.
yeah. I was like, what do you mean? I'm sitting here talking to you, but I got this
Yeah,
other
do all that
fucking
bullshit.
Yeah. I'm not meant to operate technology, that's for sure. Give me a hammer or a fucking screw gun or a wrench, I'm good to go. But
I don't know. You can take a hammer, a screwdriver, and a wrench right into that fucking phone. Whether it's gonna work or not, I mean, you never know. But I mean, you could still do it.
Well, it's not sharing the screen. You can hear it, but it's not sharing the screen. You know what I mean? Right?
You know, I feel you, but I mean, is there any reason to share the screen, or is the audio enough?
No, well,
when he was getting charged with 10
they can go to your fucking page if they want to see the video. If the audio is enough, then just play it, dude.
You know?
Can you hear it?
If they did have any Xanax, they would have been with the Klonopins. You know what I mean? So I just thought it was really funny and really convenient.
A little bit.
This officer took my 22 of my green Xanax a week prior to this, and then tried to claim that there was 10 less, exactly 10 less than what he took. And he never gave them back anyway, he kept them. Yeah. So I can only speculate, but I think anybody with half a brain and, you know, maybe a kindergarten level education can figure out that this corrupt piece of shit, after he took my prescription medication from me,
yep, there you go. Let the audio play, unless there is a necessity for the video.
I mean, is that better?
Pretty clear, cut and dry here. I should be an investigator. I saw this.
I just said that.
This is one of these corrupt fucking. You hear about them, you know, on YouTube videos, and you hear about these cops out here that not only are they not protecting and serving people, but they're pulling people over, innocent people over, and then they're planting drugs on them, right? Planting drugs and then pretending to find drugs on them, and these people are like, I don't even do drugs. And it doesn't matter. Cops lie, and they do this shit. And there's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't even make sense why they do it. Like, why? I don't get that. Do you just, like, get off, you know, planting evidence on people and charging them with crimes? Does it make you feel better about yourself? If you would just do your job, if you would have done your job and actually searched the vehicle and been a good cop, you would have found drugs on Jay Sutton's truck. Jay Sutton's big truck that he invaded, he had Klonopins in the truck. He still had Klonopins when he got his truck out of impound because your fat fucking lazy ass didn't search his vehicle. Why would you have to search his vehicle when you already planted fucking Xanax in his truck? I doubt you even planted it. You probably didn't even get him out of the truck. There's probably no body cam. You know what I mean? You guys are so used to being corrupt and lazy that you don't even go above and beyond to you know, to try to make it look like a setup, you know, or make the person look guilty. You just straight set them up, and you've never had anybody challenge you. Nobody's ever said that's bullshit. And have you ever had anybody investigate the cops? Probably not, because the chief of police for Hastings is Jason Owens, Officer Jason Owens. He used to be a Nanago cop, then he was a state cop, right? I don't know about you, but I don't see too many state troopers that go back to being a town cop, right? You don't see that happen too often unless they did something wrong, right? And lost their job. So I can only speculate. I don't know what Jason Owens did to lose his job as a Pennsylvania State Police state trooper. Maybe he quit. Maybe it was voluntary. I don't know. All I know is he was a state police officer. He was actually the arresting officer or whatever for a case that happened in 2019 here locally where they raided Jimmy Troxel's, I think it's Jimmy Troxel's his name. I don't know. It was out in Clearfield County here that when they raided his house and they found like $50,000 worth of meth and shit, and like it was a big bust. I remember reading the docket sheet, seeing that's how I knew he was a state cop. So I think that was the end of his short-lived state police officer career, because I think whatever he did in that case is probably why he got fired or whatever, or they fucked up. I don't know. There's something to do with that though, because I saw him as the arresting officer, Jason Owens, because I said, look, he's a state cop now. He used to be a cop in Manningham.
He's inept, is what it is.
And he screwed me over in Manningham, fucking Brandy Endler, stole fucking $2,400 from me, and then the cop went into her apartment, found a bunch of pills and all kinds of shit on her whenever he investigated because she called the cops on herself because I went to get my money back, and she didn't know what to do, and so she called the cops, and I said, great, thank you for calling the cops for me so I don't have to do it. So I reported it, and I went to court, and when I went to court, I met another victim of this person. This person broke into their house and robbed her as well. So, you know, we're sharing our victim stories, you know, and this was right before Christmas. I got robbed from this bitch. I went to help her out, and she fucking robbed me for $2,400. So whenever we went to court, it was a Jackson Township magistrate, and Jason Owens, Officer Jason Owens of the Nanticoke Police. They went in, and he comes up. We didn't get to go in and have a case. You know, we're the victims, right? He just wrote it up as $1,000 in my case. You know, instead of $2,400, I guess he just decides whatever. I told him, you know, she took $2,400 off me, but in the police complaint or whatever, he just decided, nah, you don't deserve $2,400. I'm just gonna put $1,000. So that's what he did, I guess. I don't fucking know. I was happy to try to get some kind of possible recoup, you know, to recoup something right before Christmas. We might fucking all the money for my kids' fucking Christmas presents and shit. So this is months later when we actually had a court case. I go in and I wasn't surprised to find another victim from Brandy Endler, right? And I knew from that night that she should have had drug charges and everything else. She was selling drugs, and she was all fucked up. They found drugs in her house with a young child in the house as well. But we get to court, and me and this other woman, she's an elderly woman who's on Social Security, right? It was helping Brandy out, and Brandy, that's how Brandy repaid her, Brandy Endler. She fucking broke into her house and stole from her, robbed her. So all of a sudden, Jason Owens comes out of the courtroom, and Brandy comes out with a big ass fucking smile on her face. Yep. So they all had their little private meeting in the courtroom without the victims. We didn't get to be heard, right? We just had to take our time. I had to take my day off work, lose money from taking off work to go to this hearing, just so I could sit there and get a big fucking smile from the person that ripped me off, and the person that robbed me. Yeah, she smiled on her way out of the courtroom, and Jason Owens came over to us and said, "Well, she's going to go to rehab, so they dismissed the cases. They just dismissed the cases, and she's going to go to rehab now." I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? How does that work? How does that make any sense at all? Oh, so she's going to go to rehab, so she doesn't have to pay us back? All of a sudden, it's like she didn't rob us or something. So you obviously know what happened there, right? She was a narc. You know what I mean? They flipped her in that fucking courtroom, and they got her to agree to be a narc. This is real simple. Any idiot with kindergarten education can see what happened there, because that's not how that's supposed to work at all. The only reason they would risk dismissing a victim's case where there's restitution involved and just saying fuck it, They don't care about the victim. Fuck it. Is if they're going to be working, if they're going to be, benefiting from that person. So they dropped her charges. If she went to rehab, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been.
That was it. They're just like, sorry about your luck. You're burnt. You're burnt. Same as this other lady beside me. She was burnt too.
Informant.
She's burnt.
Yeah, she's a fucking narc.
So, that's Officer Jason Owens when he was in Nanny Glove before he was a state trooper. So he's obviously a corrupt piece of shit as well. So whatever happened to the state police, I don't know. He's he comes back and now he's a Hastings officer. I noticed that he's, an officer for Hastings. Whenever Dill tried to kill me, and Jason Owens, he was like, I don't know. Dill was an idiot. So it's like Jason Owens just tried to be like quiet and in the background, and just they tried to use Dill as a scapegoat, I think, to get him to do something stupid, so that he could just play dumb and use plausible deniability and be like, well, I don't know. That's not my case. It's this Dill's case. I don't know. I'm just assisting, Yeah. So after they broke into my apartment unannounced and arrested me at gunpoint in front of my son without a warrant and unannounced, then he got promoted. He became the chief of police of Hastings after that. Yep. That's how they roll. But 3 days after that incident, then they plastered my name all over the news, Facebook and all that, and said I was wanted for felony breaking and entering, felony burglary and breaking and entering. So they were set to be in trouble for doing what they did, for breaking into my apartment unannounced without a warrant, right? So what do they got to do? They got to make it look like I did that, right? They got to blame somebody for the crime. So that's what they did. When I went to the hearing, they tried to get me to take a deal. They said, we'll drop the felony charges if you pay for the restitution for the door. I said, you can fucking eat a dick. I didn't break the door. It's my fucking door. You broke the door. I mean, a fucking cold day in hell. I'd pay for restitution for my fucking door that you broke. And then they stole all my stuff. So they're charging me. They charged me with something that didn't even happen. You see how fucked up it is? It's like in your face. Like, we broke your door and we stole all your stuff, but we're going to blame you for it. We're going to say that you broke in your own apartment and stole your own stuff, even though we know you didn't do it. And then we're going to go around and tell all your family and friends and put you all over the news, right? And whenever my lawyer asked, why, what his client had anything to do with this criminal complaint, you know what I mean? He had to ask him, he's like, is my client's name even listed in your criminal complaint? And Dill answered, no. So that's funny, isn't it? How the fuck do they get a felony arrest warrant, put it all over the news and Facebook? How do they obtain that warrant? How long do they have to suck Creany's dick to get that warrant? Because it wasn't, to my understanding, Travis Shulman told me that warrant was issued by Fred Creany out of the adult probation building in Evansburg, same building where the Child Protective Services is, adult probation, juvenile probation, behavioral health, and then Fred Creany, the magistrate Fred Creany's office. They're all in the same building up there.
They're all fucking corrupt.
So that's where, according to Travis Shulman, that's where the warrant came from, which didn't make any sense. But I never saw the criminal complaint. They like played keep away, and my paid lawyer fucking folded it up and tucked it in his pocket at the court hearing. So I couldn't see it. I never got a copy of that criminal complaint.
Morning, corrupt Dorado watch.
Actors. He pulled his phone out so he could record the hearing. He had an app. He said he had an app, and so he could just record the hearing, so I didn't have to pay for transcripts, right? But he made sure he pointed out, the app won't work. He couldn't get the app to work. You don't know. He just shrugged his shoulders. I don't know. The app won't work. I don't know. It's like they do it in your face, They're like, here, sorry, we can't record this. The app won't work. Right?
It didn't do anything, did it, RAP?
Did 2 hearings at the same time. They just, I didn't even get a say in it. Like, my my paid lawyer that was working against me, working for the prosecutor.
I think Angry Bet's still. He took a short leave, so he'll be back.
From 2 different dates.
Oh, there you go.
Separate incidents, right? Yet
I'm back.
One preliminary hearing.
What's up, John?
For both of those sets of charges. Okay. Yeah,
John Blanchard in the house.
My lawyer had to ask him, is my client's name even in your criminal complaint? After he asked a series of questions to begin with, it wasn't making any sense. He couldn't even establish anything at all. Trying to figure out what they have on me, if they even had the grounds to charge me with anything. That's what your preliminary hearing is all about. To see what kind of probable cause or what kind of evidence they have against you to even bring charges up on you. And if they don't, if they can't, they have to prove and establish their articulable reasonable suspicion or their evidence that they used. They have to prove that at your preliminary hearing, the evidence that they used to bring charges up on you. So they did all of this already ahead of time, and I don't know. The charges got dismissed right then and there, it wasn't even a question. Those were dismissed.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Central Iowa audits.
My name wasn't even in the criminal complaint, apparently. So I'm sorry, but I still have a bunch of questions now. I got a whole bunch of questions about that. So
I gave up though.
My lawyer was working for them. He ignored me, allowed them to steal all my stuff. You know what I mean? There's nothing I could even do.
It's pretty dog.
Because after they arrested me legally at gunpoint,
I thought that was a dog.
She always got to get in the middle of everything.
Released me.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't break the law. Because when you trespass someone, you have to give them the opportunity.
All right, now what?
Trespass them and then charge them with criminal trespass.
Well,
it's not. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that.
Well, let's get back to the panel, I guess.
That they're being
all right.
trespassed from a property, you have to allow them.
All right. That's enough of me ranting.
Yo, you know what, Tab? Chill out. How much is left? There's like fucking 30 seconds. Let it finish, bro.
All right, so finish it.
All right.
The ability to leave, okay? And then if they come back, that's when it's trespassing. That's when it's criminal trespassing. So that never happened. I never came back.
Come on, folks.
That wasn't even, to be honest, that wasn't an official trespass. An official trespass is on paper, and the building manager or the property owners involved. That was just the cops. The cops just came to my apartment, broke the door down, and then trespassed me from my own apartment. That was it. Actually, he didn't even know what was up. He asked me while I was illegally detained in the car. He comes up to the window, and because he don't know what the fuck he can do, he's in trouble because they were going to kill me, but it didn't work out. They weren't able to kill me because my son was recording it. So they didn't. Now they had to improvise. They don't know what to fucking do. So he comes up to the window and he said, did they mail trespass to you?
Is that 30 seconds or is it the same thing you repeating yourself?
He literally asks me this question while I'm illegally detained in the car. And I said, that's the thing, Dale. I never got a trespass. I was never trespassed. Nobody told me I was trespassed. I've been trying to get a hold of the landlord for 6 months. She keeps avoiding me. I said, that's what I'm talking about. I already told him this shit. He knew this shit. But he literally admits this on camera. He asks me, while I'm illegally detained, if they mailed me a trespass or if they gave it to me by hand. And I told him, but they never gave me one. I was not
trespassed. Is that Scrubzilla?
Yep.
So,
Scrubzilla, pull up on panel if you can. Love you, bro.
Video, you can prove the whole thing right there. So,
love that dude.
Jimmy Bosky tried to say, "Oh, you're a criminal. You were evicted, and then you came back and you tried to take your stuff, and it wasn't yours." They don't know what the fuck they're talking about at all. Like at all. I wouldn't believe me. I wouldn't be saying this shit over and over again with the at risk of being wrong or sounding wrong about any of the legal issues. So before you say something retarded, Ed or Jimmy Grabowski, okay, before you say something retarded, just remember, okay?
Ed's my brother, by the way.
Charges filed, and if there was any crimes committed, then they would have been found, they would have been proven in court, and if I was innocent, that would also been proven in court, right?
But how much longer on this shit?
I have to remind you,
like 10 seconds.
That I was, they dismissed all charges against me because I fought it for a year. They drug it out for an entire fucking year. The defiant trespass, right? That trespass, yeah. And the state,
maybe a minute.
The prosecutor.
Nah, man. Pause that shit. They go to your fucking.
All right, man.
Too much, bro.
All right. Dismiss the charges based on the fact that they didn't have.
No offense, bro. Just shut that shit down.
You're good. I was just, like I said, I would rather not listen to myself. So it's all the same.
Well, I mean, what you're doing is you're showing us you ranting to apparently your brother, and so that's fine, but
it's still a story.
Where you're coming from, but there's a certain point where it's like, okay, we don't need to hear all this shit.
Well, can you see your
brother, dude? You're not making a statement.
Can you hear the video? Can you see the video though? I can't see it on my end. There's pictures and everything that goes along with it tells the story as I'm ranting. It shows the pictures of the officers. It shows the situations. I can't see it on my end, so I'm assuming you can't either.
Don't do that. I was talking. It just shows your face, and then it's been the whole thing,
Yeah, so it wasn't
your face.
Okay.
So there's no actual audio, video, anything. It's just you ranting. That's all.
Yeah, okay, so if anybody that does actually watch the video, the video is a lot better than that. It has.
I don't think that 60 seconds is gonna make or break anything you ever say.
No, you're good.
We all heard that shit.
Like
it's
I said,
all good.
Yep, you're good. Like I said, I'd rather not
don't
myself.
fucking shut me down because I did exactly what. Bruh, don't do that shit again. Stop muting me, Tav.
I'm sorry, but
I'll mute myself every time, you little bastard. You know,
thanks for listening to that.
Yeah, man. Anytime. What? I have another ADA in the backstage. What is that all about?
Another ADA.
Another South Carolina Phoenix ADA volunteer.
You want me to jump off?
No, I just didn't know whether to. He's got two. Does he have two people up here or just one?
Just one.
Or is that
just one?
Maybe he refreshed his browser or something.
Which one do I get rid of?
I'm not sure. Which ones? I don't know. I'm just here. That's all I know. I kept getting thrown out every time I post a comment. I try to come back in. I've been sitting here waiting. You let me in, and there you go.
I think I figured it out.
Yeah, you never got thrown out because of a comment, by the way. It was your internet. So fix the internet. You're good, bro.
What, John Blanchard in the house, my puddle jumping friend. How are you?
What up, Blanchard?
Oh, we're hanging in there. You know, typical Sunday afternoon, so to speak, for the most part.
How do we get Scrubs up on Scrubzilla? Are you healing up pretty good or what? What's going on with you?
Hey, he said he's
Yo, Tyvis, what's up, my dude? Yo, Scrubs, what up, my brother?
He's on his tablet, he said, I think.
Tyvis is in the fucking building, bro. That's dope. I was watching your video today. That shit was kind of ridiculous, but I got you, bro. This shit was crazy. People are stupid. I don't like people, except for you guys. I mean, I like most of y'all. The rest of y'all can do whatever you want to yourself. I don't care. Shout out to typists, man.
Can't fix stupid.
Ocean. I still don't even know how to spell Foshin, bro. Typist, my bad. I've been like, yo.
PHO.
PH is faux.
Yeah.
Sean. PHIOCN, I think. I believe. I don't know. Oh, it's PHOCION.
Yeah.
Yo, yo, Punches. What's up, girl? How you doing? I love you.
Is Foshin in the building?
Yeah, Foshin's in the building.
Oh, somebody drop his link. I haven't been over there in a while. I'm going to read these
I
super
can't drop
chats real
shit,
quick.
dude. I'm in panel. It's not gonna work.
Fair Britain Audits, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Swedish Observer, new member. Approve all. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Approve all audits. Thank you for the $5. Gloria Ad, member for 5 months.
Bless you.
Whale for $10. Thank you. Have a Ray Sunshine TAV. BCO work sucks. $5. Gloria Ad. We love you too, babe. Thanks for the $5. Crispy Bacon Press, $2. Am I the only one that can be called bacon and not lie?
That's funny.
That is funny.
Yo, real talk. I only see your shit once in a while, but I'm subscribed to all your shit. Yo, shout out to Typist, dude. That's a fucking dude right there. I fucking love that dude, man. Fucking Foshin. I fucked with that dude all day. He's a good dude. He's real calm, gentle, but dead ass serious about what we're doing.
He's got an eloquency about him that. Stop it, Fergie. Well, then get off the damn table. Get out of here. She just hissed at me.
I heard that.
Shit.
Mine's about as tall as me, about 6 foot tall. She's just over a year old. She's a Belgian Malinois.
Sweet. I need a service dog.
Yo, she'll slip though. I just want to let everybody on this fucking planet know. I like you. Everything's all good. I just be going through a lot.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
He'll slip your punches in the house.
That's my homie.
3 Classic 1. Good to see ya.
The cat.
All right. How do Okay.
I've been out of the loop. What happened to Scrub? Yes,
yo,
he was
Typist, you fucking you busy? Pull up on panel. Yo, Scrubzilla, pull up on panel. Like you don't
Mama
have
Bear.
to. Neither one of you have to, but I mean that'd be dope if you did.
What's up, Mama Bear?
Okay, hold on. I do this for him.
Punches could pull up on fucking panel. Mama Bear can pull up on panel too. I don't care. I mean, you guys are good people.
I know. I've been subbed to Scrub for a minute.
Yo, yeah.
Somebody drop his link. Anybody that wants to drop your links, drop them, and a moderator will pick them up and relink them. I guess.
Yeah, I would, but I mean, like I said, I'm on panel, so if I leave, then it's gonna screw everything up. So that's one of the reasons why I don't even read comments, because I'm like, nope, I'm good. It's just me, my peeps. That's what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, Scrubzill's not a mob. A mod. You should hook him up if you can, bro. That's fucking duty, dude. I fucking love that dude.
What link you want me to throw in? I'll get it.
Scrubzilla's page link.
Okay. Yep, give me a sec. I'll grab it.
Yeah, that's my dude. You know, shut the fuck up, Untrackable, you fucking fed.
Untrackable's in the house.
Yeah, we were. Dude, I got fucking called out for calling him a fed yesterday, and I was like, well, you do know, like, you do. I mean, is that a vagina that I'm hitting, or is it just like grow the fuck up?
I love Untrackable. You leave Untrackable alone. Leave him alone.
I love Untrack, dude. I was there his first day on fucking TBP. It is what it is. Yo, KY, what's up, my dude?
I don't know if that posted. Did it let me post a link? Did it let me post your link, Scrub? I see it on my end, but
yo, Untrackable. Much love. I'm out. What the fuck does that even mean? Why'd you come in, motherfucker?
Stop it.
Look, me and Untrackable, we have an unspoken fucking beef. Okay, calm down.
Leave it alone. Not here.
I'm not doing this here. Okay. Otherwise, I'd call him. Never mind. I'm just gonna shut up.
Angry Bet, did that? Okay, there it is. Anyway, did my link post? I'm not a mod.
To find it.
It's already in there now. Hawk fan for life put it in there.
Okay.
Nah, there's nothing posted. What are you talking about?
I was just wondering if
there's a thank you, John. Hawk fan posted.
Scrubs.
Hawk fan posted it, which he's a mod, so that hit.
That works. Okay,
dude, I love that dude. That's my dude. Stop playing.
That dude might be a fed.
Scrubzilla? Nah, he's definitely not a fed.
That'd be a good YouTube channel name. I might be a fed.
Oh, I want to start a new YouTube channel.
I am a fucking fed. Let's see how many people sub.
Let's start a whole website, Feds Only fan.
Yo, dude, I'll
come to Club Fed.
A fucking day or whatever the fuck it is, $2.99 a month. I'll fucking do that. Just why not? Just because that's hilarious. Why not? What are you talking about? I'm like, bro, I subscribe to fucking you might be a fed.com. Chill out.
That's the first thing that I heard when they started targeting me.
Bro.
That was the first thing that I heard was the person I knew to be a fucking narc was actually going around telling everybody I was a fed. I didn't even talk to anybody. So I was like, what the fuck does that, like, what do you get out of that? Telling people I'm a fed? Like,
dude,
doesn't even matter to me.
No, dude. It's probably because you give off fed vibes. I mean, you need to look at yourself and figure out why people think you might be a fed.
He wasn't talking to you. He was talking about.
This is starting to sound like a Jeff Foxworthy special. If you do this, you might be a fed.
Here's your sign.
No, man, when somebody says, I think you're a fed, you go, all you got to do is say to them, just look them dead in the eyes and go, thanks for noticing.
Yeah, that's funny. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I was talking to Punches, and I was like, hey, girl. She was like, what? I said, you might be a fucking fed. Like, I'm just saying. I don't fucking... And that was... like a year ago or whatever the fuck that was, like 8-9 months ago. But
Gary Danhoff in the house all the way from Canada.
Hey man, here's the deal. You might be a fed. I don't trust you.
I heard feds get all the pussy though, right?
Nah, that's homie. But yo, Nikki, what's up?
That's worth a shot.
Nikki, drop your link. Or drop the link to the live you just did or whatever.
Thank you, Hawks. Hawk fan.
Y'all think I'm fucking playing too. I think all y'all's fed.
What
Everybody
happened
on
to
this fucking
Phoenix?
panel but me and fucking Tab might be fed. Stop playing.
We're all agents just working dub ups.
I'm not a fed, dude. I know Tav is not a fed. That's my boy.
Hey, what's up, Stephanie?
You, on the other hand, you might be a fed. That's between you and
my handler.
The federal government.
My handler.
Between you and your hand? Yeah, okay. So you're a handler, huh? You're like a handler.
Hey, Vet. I just tried to post my Facebook group and it kicked me out again. but I'm back in now.
I'm telling you right now that YouTube does not like cross-platforming. You have to
right.
So you can't send the actual link, which sucks. You have to like add.
It's showing up in the studio chat here, but not in the regular chat.
Dude, it's fucked up, dude. You cannot craft. Dude, if I type in IG in the chat right now,
yeah, it don't work.
It'll send it away, dude.
You can link it on your about page.
Okay.
You can link it in your about page, but I think that's about it.
You can do it in your
How about that?
community.
Did that work?
That worked.
Like
yeah,
these things.
Yeah, TV got it.
that worked.
YouTube
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Cross-platforming, dude. They fucking sent it away like it never happened.
Yep.
Well,
They're sore
fuck
losers.
Yeah, fuck them is right.
Fuck them.
Greedy fuckers.
Yeah.
No, they're fucking feds too.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of real good information about Americans with Disabilities Act and compliance on my Facebook group.
That's good to know.
It's an AI generative brain cell. Like, just let me tell you, Google back in 1996, I believe. The entire point of Google was to help create AI, and then there's actual feds out there. Okay, by the way, I wasn't just joking. They said you can't do that. That's called a conglomerate. And then so they were forced to make multiple different companies. And then I think in like the 2010s, they were forced to make a company called Alphabet, which Alphabet owns everything. They own Google, YouTube, and all the other hundreds of different places, but they were forced to do it because you're not allowed to. It's a monopoly. You're not allowed to own one thing that owns everything. You're not allowed to. So
it's against federal consumer protection laws or whatever.
Yeah,
fuck them all.
Fuck them all. I mean, I don't know, dude. When you're like $100 billion corporation and you fucking have $1 trillion worth of fucking assets, you can say fuck them all you want, but I mean they will fucking burn it down.
Fuck them all.
They'll fuck you right back.
Google should be burned to the ground.
Fuck every last one of them.
They want AI. Like, you think this fucking Elon Musk
then they
is
just
bad?
they
You
went
think
around
that
and
Elon Musk is bad, dude? You should see what Google, who is a
fuck him with a
federal
pike.
CIA fucking corporation.
All right, I'm
is
done talking
doing,
about
bro.
Google.
We're
I want to
all
hear what
fucked.
Phoenix has to say.
I mean, there is some.
He's fuming.
Phoenix, what were you saying, buddy?
Yeah, I've got a lot of information on my Facebook group about compliance with Title II of the ADA. One of me doing an ADA Title II audit on the Richland County Recreation Commission, which is a real good example of how a Title II audit should go. And I've got video links on my Facebook group to different videos of different audits and different encounters with law enforcement and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of information there on Facebook that you could use to learn all about compliance. There's no 11th Amendment immunities for non-compliance with Title II. So that's how I target law enforcement to get compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Now, do you have a folder in your computer with like all this stuff that you're dropping of the ADA?
On my Facebook page, I've got links to things, links to the Title II ADA checkoff sheet. You can print it off, and now you got from the United States Department of Justice website, the DOJ's website themselves. You've got a check sheet that you can go by. And you walk in and say, "Who's your ADA coordinator, or who, or what?" Okay.
Good looking.
And yeah, the VA, my VA didn't even I know what an ADA coordinator was when I asked them. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
It's sad because it's a code of federal regulations, and you would imagine that they would have to comply with code of federal regulations, 28 CFR Part 35.
Yeah, you would think, but they ignored everything just to try to hem me up. Ignored it all.
There you go, thinking again.
I'm not happy with the way that the VA is treating service dogs for PTSD. However, I wish that will change positively in the near future. But
Lola, come here.
There you go.
Come here, Lola. Come here. That's
Yo,
my
Tam, I'm gonna shut up, but I mean I didn't mean to call you bitch. It was he was
We didn't hear it.
Stop muting me. I'm gonna mute myself.
We didn't hear it because you were muted.
It's a term of endearment.
That's my bro. Stop fucking around. That's my big bro. But I understand. This is the panel. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay? Don't fucking mute me again, dog.
Phoenix Hawk fan would like to know if you can put that info on YouTube.
If he teaches me how to do it. I mean I can collect all the links that he has on his Facebook page, I guess, and post them in a community post. I don't know.
I'm just guessing.
I also have links in my video descriptions on most of my auditing videos. Like I posted a YouTube link right here to the chat in the studio chat here. And when I posted that YouTube link, it kicked me out again. I had to come back in. So that maybe you could share that video. It's 19 minutes long. Has Captain Danny Brown on patrol live admitting to doing verbal warning traffic stops, which is a no-no in South Carolina.
Scrubzilla said it's me. Is he trying to get in? Let him in.
Oh, there's somebody down in the back. Hold on, let me. Yeah,
let Scrubs in.
Don't do it. It's a Fed.
It's a porn bomber. It's a porn bomber. You fucked up.
Yeah.
What up?
I like porn.
I like porn.
I like your avatar.
I like corn with cob, so stop playing.
How you feeling?
Oh, like a fucking truck hit me, but I'm alive. I'm okay.
All right, good.
I signed your petition, Scrubs. For Judge Zimmerman, like the day after you put it out. Yeah.
Hell yeah, appreciate it, man. I just couldn't get enough people to take a look at it or sign it, man.
Well, hopefully they don't come after me now and give me
Fed.
Oh, fucking let her, dumbass. I don't give a shit.
And should be fucking hung from the gallows.
Yep.
That's how I feel. But
we're not talking about that bitch right now.
I know my
Sounds
bad.
Good.
Well,
I'll avert from talking about it, but yeah, I mean, I did start a petition. It just didn't get enough attention, man. That's the thing with my channel. My channel's too small to get any traction.
It might be for the better though, if they're talking about
going after people and shit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go after her. She needs to be hung from the fucking gallows.
Shut up.
In my opinion,
I'm gonna kick you from the fucking panel if you don't behave.
What I have to say is my views. Nobody else was on the panel. It was my opinion. I'm gonna stop.
But they're making it clear though that there is a clear assault on anybody that's advocating for free speech and for for maintaining our rights.
No, they're really trying to come down on auditors is what it looks like, and it looks like they're kind of trying to take a stand right now because so many auditors are going to jail left and right too.
Yeah, they're making an example.
I think 2024 has become like, let's make an example of auditors, and then next year we're going to launch a bunch of laws. I bet you they'll try to launch a bunch of laws next year. Well, they're already trying with footage in Texas, aren't they?
Or they can make it try, and they make a lot of different laws that are unconstitutional. So that's where we're at. So we need to be paying attention to these laws.
Yeah, so how are they making all these unconstitutional laws?
Officer safety.
I know, officer safety. Yeah.
Look here, all right. Let me tell you something about officer safety. Your cowardice is not my fucking problem.
Right?
Or your ADHD for that matter. Fuck.
Exactly. Well, that's cowardice in itself. Oh my god, I can't pay attention. Well, you know what? Sucks to be you because we have this thing called like there was literally a wars fought over this. So just calm down.
They pampered their vaginas too long though. They don't know, they don't want to stub a toe.
Yep.
Detaining somebody.
Nor do they want to take a hit on their multi-billion-dollar salaries or multi-million.
Everybody go check out the Vigilance Committee. Cliff Williams and Nikki started
Vigilance
a channel.
Committee. Okay. Just
So
subbed.
Stephanie, yeah, I did, didn't I? I subscribed, but I haven't seen a video yet, I guess.
Oh yeah, there's nothing
Good
yet.
to see you, brother. It's been a while.
Subbed. See, he's almost got half as many subs as I do, and you don't even have a video.
Well, look here, Scrubs.
That's why my petition couldn't
I'm a
go
day
nowhere.
one. As soon as I fucking met you, I was like, I'm subbed up. So I'm one of those day ones. I got your back.
Oh, for sure. No, I appreciate you, buddy. And same goes for you. I help everyone if I can, man, because with my PTSD, I just can't audit the way most people do. So I try to help kind of behind the scenes or on the side, if that makes sense.
I push through it. It's very hard for me to deal with these cucks. With my
PTSD. I don't know how you do it, bro. I have a panic disorder to where I'd actually just freak the fuck out if they started laying hands on me and shit or trying to drag my ass to jail. So
yeah.
I would definitely be catching
I can tell you this. This is how I
top charge.
Because I'm not like when I see police, I film them. Once again, I stay away from police, so I don't film them very much. But I'm kind of getting to a place where it's like, well, here's the deal. I'm going to do whatever it takes, as long as my personal self and my family doesn't have to suffer for it.
KY react.
Stop fucking playing with me, dude. And you know what? I'm to a point where, you know what? A little bit of jail time. You're gonna find out, dude. You're going to find out. Just calm your fucking tits, Mrs. Officer.
KY audits.
Because you don't understand your own fucking gender is your fucking problem, not mine. Okay. Let's be really, really nice to people, like we should be being anyways, and just chill the fuck out, dude. So that's how I feel, you know. And it's
gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do. Freak out.
Oh wait, I gotta hit the thumb. 69 likes. Word.
Nice. It only says 35 for me.
Does it? Are you on a phone or tablet or something?
I'm on a PC here. Oh, I'm on the phone too. Let's see. The phone says.
Usually, phone will tell you like 30 when there's like 100, but
the phone's right. It says 69.
Interesting. Yeah, it's usually the other way around. Weird.
They got my.
According to Linux, it's only 8.
Thanks again, KY.
Bro, Scrubs is my motherfucking dude, by the way. So if you're not subbed, sub up.
Sub to scrub.
He's a fucking.
I've done a few audits. Like if you go back on my videos, I've done a few audits, man. But I learned very quickly. I was just like, I had too much PTSD and panic disorder for all that shit.
Well, I recognized you from just reposting somebody else's audit, and I think I reached out to you and said thanks, just because you're part of the solution anyway. You're doing something.
Yeah, I mean, I try to on the side and help people if I can,
You're first, though. You are first. So your mental health and your health is more important than anybody else.
Yo, Scrubs, how's your mouth doing? How's all that doing, bro? I mean,
mouth is the last of my worries, but
it's not to me. You're one of my main worries in my life. How are you doing, brother?
Yeah, they gave me way too much epinephrine at the dentist, dude, and I had a seizure, bro, because of my panic disorder. I straight seized out and shit. So That was fun, but you know, nothing too crazy. The hospital was a lot worse. So
Yeah, well, that sounds like a situation for sure.
when I first woke
but
up, it felt like, you know, the like little pointy ends of a forklift. It felt like that got like drove into me and hoisted me up and shit. Like it hurt so bad.
no, I understand, and this is, I guess, a little bit more personal than maybe you want to get into. Regardless, how are you doing?
I'm slowly healing, man. For the most part, I'm actually okay.
Yeah, better than what
I've
been.
gained a bit of weight, but that's just from being kind of like stuck in bed and shit. So that's a little
And
depressing.
that's
But
better than your rhetoric before this. So I was like, "Where's
yeah,
Scrubs? Where the fuck is Scrubs? Where the fuck is my dude Scrubs?" So now I got your number. Everything's all good. But I mean,
yeah, I missed your call
I'm still
yesterday.
concerned
Yesterday I
about
wasn't
you, bro.
feeling
You're
too
my
good.
fucking
So
brother, dude. Stop fucking playing with me.
What's
Well,
up, bud?
let me give a couple shout outs real quick. I haven't been following.
You know I love you, Scrubs.
absolutely, bro. Same goes for you.
For the glory of Christ, good to see you. Mitch, old guy, good to see you. Freddie, good to see
in the
you.
chat. What up?
Sean Little in the house, good to see you. I'm guessing like a lot of these aren't coming off of my.
Those were over on Dub's end, I
they're
think.
from somebody else's, I think.
Oh
but
shit,
anyway,
that's right. I fucking restream my shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's where I first popped up, and I was like, "Where is everyone?" Because like I'm the only one chatting in
How
here.
you doing, brother?
Buzz in the house.
I forgot that I restreamed the shit. That's right. That fucking happened. Is that how you got here?
I appreciate you guys checking up on me and shit too. I really do.
Dude, you're my fucking brother, dude. Stop playing.
You know, I'm handling it the best I can. I'm slowly healing. It's gonna be like a 4 or 5 month recovery period. So, and for the most part, I'm doing okay, man. I feel like I'm improving each day and that sort of thing.
You're
I
on this
noticed,
side of the grass.
yeah, I noticed like I'm like not nearly as inflamed in my stomach, and I don't have as much nausea. So that has helped. I'm hoping all the rest will go smoothly as well, and time will tell, I guess.
And so this was like to take so you wanted to get the tooth out of your face, but there was something else wrong, right?
Yeah, so the tooth they were pulling was next to my back left wisdom teeth. So they're like, look, we're just going to pull your wisdom teeth too, because they're just going to cause problems down the road. Unless you want to keep them, you can keep them. And I was like, no, if they're going to cause problems, fuck that.
It's your best bet.
I ain't trying to come back. Yeah, so just,
But what you were saying is, and I'm not trying to like blow your shit up. So I'm gonna be very calm about this or respectful. You were on antibiotics for like a year? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it finally
they
happened.
kept just throwing antibiotics at me anytime I had a flare, and it's like, you know, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep getting CT scanned. It's too much radiation. I can't keep taking antibiotics every fucking day of my life. Like, we got to do something else, man. Something's got to give.
That's what I thought. Yep. You're my broski, man. I'm glad you made it through. Let's keep fucking pushing. Whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen, and I promise
the best
you
thing.
It's gonna be for the better, brother.
It'll be the best thing you ever did if it's anything like my situation. I went through the same shit about 10 years ago. Fucking abscess after abscess for probably like 4 years.
That sucks. Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. You can't do anything.
Yeah, mine was all diverticulitis and shit, and just kept getting bacteria pockets and infection in my stomach. So, yeah, like when you have diverticulitis, it's like these little polyps in your lining of your stomach, and all this bacteria and poop and
my mom
crap gets stuck up in there, and those little polyps, and that causes a bacterial reaction. You got to take antibiotics to get rid of it. And then you take antibiotics and you get C. diff from all the antibiotics. That happened to me like 4 times. So I'd have to go from like antibiotic for diverticulitis to antibiotic for C. diff to antibiotic to diverticulitis to antibiotic for C. diff.
Clindamycin was a good one for me. I know that it knocked the.
John Little, thanks for stopping by.
That little.
Just Muster says, "What the fuck is this place?"
Just Muster.
It's a one of a kind. How about that?
Muckster has a vagina channel.
Yeah, man. Mug loves his fucking vagina just pounded.
The vajayjay.
Hey, come on up, Muck. Or unless you're already live.
I shared your live on my community post or page here a couple minutes ago.
I love Muckster. I fucking love fucking Tab, and yo, I'm super glad to hear about this shit. I know we've probably already talked, I guess, on the phone, but just the reassurance that you're good for now is great, dude. You know I fucking love you, Scrubs. Stop playing with me.
That's deaf, homie. Same goes back to you. And yeah, I'm slowly healing. It's
John
a process.
Blanchard, it was good seeing you. Thanks for coming up. I didn't hear much from you. I was hoping you had. I was hoping.
Later, John Blanchard.
Hear some more from you. Brandon Mitchell in the house.
But if you're bouncing, peace the fuck out. Love you guys.
Take care, John. I think he did mention it was a shitty Sunday.
It's definitely crappy up here, that's for sure, in Maryland.
It's shitty over here too. It's raining.
It's just kind of gloomy over here. Nothing crazy.
It was raining as shit. Ooh.
If anybody likes the outdoors, if anybody likes hunting and fishing and collecting food, mushroom hunting, I know Lincoln Leonidas does a lot of that, but so does Everhard Outdoors. He has a channel. Go, I think Hawk Fan just dropped it. Click on that link and get over there and subscribe.
I used to. I doubt if I'll be able to anymore. I'd need so much help. I don't even think I'll snowboard ever again, to be honest.
Is it too late for Morels this year?
Son, let's go. I live in a rattle just
I'm
like
not
you
sure.
used to, dude. Let's go. Fuck it. I mean,
I've been reading a lot about
it's
that
gonna
turkey
hurt, but
tail
I got
stuff.
your back, son.
I'd love to go shred copper, bro. Fuck.
I got a couple good spots for Morels here where I'm at, but I keep missing it the last couple of years.
I grew up on Copper Mountain. That place is like sacred to me.
I've only been fucking snowboarding once, and I was embarrassed to even be there. It was like, shit, my first
Yeah,
time.
shit. I can teach you.
And then a bunch of these little fucking 10-year-olds were fucking smoking me. I was like, bruh.
I'm
and then I was trying to walk back up the fucking hill because I was like, whatever. I broke off the binding so I could walk up the hill, and then I had a cop like, are you okay? I was like, that depends on what we're talking about. No, I can't go down this hill. Yes, it's embarrassing as fuck, and yes, I'm good. I'm about to go down this fucking hill on the other side with the gondola, and I'm gonna go eat some hot wings. You got me? She was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yeah, leave me alone, dude. I'm not in the mood for your bullshit right now."
It's hard. It's hard when you first learn, man. But I promise, like 2-3 days of snowboarding, you'll have the hang of it.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Your ass is gonna be so sore that you're not gonna want to fucking fall at all.
I was so fucked up by the time I was done, dude. And when I was like, dude, I gotta.
It does. It takes it out of you, man. It exercises a lot of muscles you don't normally use.
And my brothers were like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, bro, you do your thing. I'll do mine. I'll figure this out, I guess. I don't know.
And then me some coffee.
By the time
we had a morale welfare.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Love you, sir.
We had a morale welfare trip when I was over. We had pulled into.
Sorry about the faucet.
Venice, I believe it was. We pulled into Venice. I think it was during that, but we all went. We all went skiing and boarding up in the Italian Alps.
Nice.
And
that would be dope.
That was fucking crazy, bro. They bust us up there to this place, and then we skied and snowboard all day for most of the day. But there was one gondola that we weren't allowed to take. We weren't allowed to take the second gondola. That's what, they would always tell you. There was always something that you couldn't fucking do. Like, we weren't allowed to rent mopeds, but we would fucking do it anyway. or we weren't allowed to go to this area, but we'd fucking do it anyway, you know?
Right.
So 4 or 5 of us were like, fuck it, let's take the second gondola up. So we get up there and we get out of this motherfucker, and I swear to God, the landing wasn't more than, I bet it wasn't more than like a 30 by 30 or something like that, if that. And it was straight down, like straight fucking down. We had to take all our gear off. We had to take all our gear off, climb down the fucking mountain. Got to this one spot to where we could like put our shit back on and start going. We get down, then we get to this one spot and we have no fucking clue where we are. There aren't any other tracks or ski tracks or anything. We're like in fresh powder.
Yeah, you guys found the back bowl.
We were fucked, bro. And
you guys found the back bowl. That's why.
And I'm like, well, shit, I think we're fucking lost. And a couple of guys are like, well, we're going to go this way. You guys go that way. And I'm like, all right. Well, that's what we did. So we got to this road, and I'm like, fuck, bro. Let me pull this map out.
I have a great idea. Let's split up and just, someone's going to die. Let's go.
Either way. One of us will die, one will live. You go this way, I'll go that way.
It's fucking crazy. So I get the map out, you know, the resort map. And
oh, sorry, F. I was making coffee. I do not ride motocross. I suck, man. I've rode like a couple little dirt bikes in my lifehood, but that's it. I just never had them around me. You know what I mean?
What are you reading, bro? You reading the chat?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So-
read the chat.
I read chat.
Yo, Muckster, shut the fuck up while Tab talks.
Hey, Muckster, how you doing, buddy?
So anyway, I pull this map out, and I see this little town. I can see it like down into the bottom.
I'm just
of the
trying
mountain.
to figure out this outdoor shit you guys are talking about.
It's just skiing and snowboarding.
So anyway, hey, you ready?
Yep.
We're letting Tab talk.
All right. That's what I'll try this one more fucking time.
Thanks, RF.
So I'm like, that's where we need to go. There's the town, you know. So we start going down the hill. We're fucking skiing through people's backyards, underneath the fucking clotheslines, across dirt roads. We're just hitting dirt roads and going flying straight across them. We get all the way down to the bottom, and there's this river with a fucking little like bridge. Cross over the bridge. We get into this town, and not one single fucking person speaks English. Nobody.
Italy, bro. Welcome to Italy.
Nobody speaks a lick of fucking
Yeah,
English.
Italy and France all look at you like you're fucking dumb.
Oh,
you try to speak English.
we were fucking retarded for sure. They all had the right to think that because.
Did you come out in the main road? I'm guessing.
We came out into this little back town, like it was like a little fucking town. And we're like, well, and I have my map in my hand, and I'm pointing to the ski resort, right? And they're like, oh, this bus right here, and so we get on the bus, right? Well, I have a little VHS-C camcorder thing that I used to record everything, right? We get on this fucking bus, and I'm recording and shit, and like 10 minutes later, I'm like, something's not right. Hold on. And I turn the camcorder off, and I start going through the fucking camcorder. And I noticed the same fucking church like 3 fucking times.
Going in circles and shit. Oh, hey,
we're going in fucking circles.
Sign up for the Loop. Come on, let's go.
I'm like, oh my God, bro, we need to get off of this fucking bus. It's just going around in circles around the town. So when we get off the bus, we get on another bus, and it takes us up to the resort. And our bus is not there. It's already at the top of the fucking mountain. You know, at the top part, not the resort
Do it
part.
again.
And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, we got to ski down to the bottom to catch the lift that's going to take us all the way up to the top where our bus is. So we get on it and we put our shit on again. We start going down.
That really is kind of a janky setup to catching a bus. I've never seen a lift someone take to their bus. You just usually come down to the basin of the mountain.
It was bad.
Everything's down there.
The fucking lift had stopped like halfway down. Like we're going down and the lift was done, like stopped completely. And I'm like, fuck. I said, this lift's not moving. So we stop and we look through the fucking woods and there's another lift and it's running. And there's not many people on it. And I'm like, well, shit, we had to take all our shit off, trudge through the fucking woods in like really deep snow up to our waist.
3 miles uphill both ways.
Yeah, we were the last ones on, and it took us up to the top to where our fucking bus was. And
thank God you finally got there.
Oh, they were ready to leave. We almost went UA. They were pulling out, bro. Like they were closing up everything, and they were getting ready to leave. And
they will leave your ass there.
You might still be living in Italy today.
We lucked out.
My favorite white folks are here.
Everybody's yelling at us. Like,
and here's the deal. Shout out. Here's the deal. He's in here.
Yeah, what's up, Brian? Can I say something, Tav? Hey, thanks for that story. That was really exciting.
Shut your vagina, Muckster.
So your sunglasses are pretty exciting too.
Somebody say
I ended up on the wrong side of Copper Mountain once and ended up on I-70 and had to hitchhike back over to the mountain. That was interesting.
Oh, so you're in Maryland too, or well, I'm guessing 70 goes all the way across the country, but
oh no, that's Colorado.
Oh, okay, yeah, the other side of the country. My bad.
Yeah. So yeah, I ended up on I-70 and had to hitchhike, which is like the main highway out there.
Somebody drop Here's the Deals. Oh, Hawk fans already on it. All right. Not that I can promote anything. Like he's got like 250,000 subs. We only have 22 people in here, so I'm not too sure.
He goes live. It's like 800 to 1,000.
We got some decent hills here. I'm right on the Continental Divide. Like literally right on the Continental Divide. If I go 5 miles in either direction, the watershed is one goes to the Chesapeake and one goes to the Gulf. So there's a lot smaller mountains than out there, but there's some really awesome spots here. It's one of God's last hidden secrets or best kept secrets.
Well, I have to come over and check it out.
Interesting. Hell,
yeah, if you look at a map,
if my body will let me anymore, that's the other thing. And I'll say, I don't even know if I can do it anymore. If I do, it'll probably have to be like go easy. I will not be in my prime.
I haven't been in the woods I haven't been hunting in probably over a decade. I haven't gone out in the woods and hunted in over a decade.
You come up here, I got a good spot you can go. It's perfect spot up where I'm at. My dad has a 5-bedroom house with 4 empty bedrooms in it. You guys ever want to stop up?
God, bro, you're tempting me so hard, but I'm like recovering from surgery. If I wasn't recovering from surgery, I'd probably be like, I'm on my way.
I ain't going nowhere. I'll be here for the rest of my life. So,
fuck yeah, man. That's an awesome offer.
This is one of them spots
might hit you up on that one day when I heal.
I'm not even kidding. This is one of them spots where all the retired government workers from like Virginia and shit, whenever they retire, they move up here. There's an ATV resort they just put in. It's Rock Run, it's called. And I'm not an ATV rider or anything, but if you look it up, I guess it's pretty popular. Like rich people come from all over to come up here and ride their ATVs. It's like 2 miles from my house here.
It's probably
I think I would have to stay away from a place like that because I don't do so well with fucking hoity-toities.
Yeah, I've never been there myself. But there's
Everhart
State Park.
Dub Wubbs is from Colorado, and I'm originally from Colorado. I live in Iowa currently.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You're down in fucking Iowa. Oh no!
Yep.
You poor little.
I'm taking a trip to Iowa here shortly.
There ain't nothing good but corn.
I'm going to Waterloo, Iowa here in the next couple weeks.
So hold on.
Are you going to Waterloo?
Shit,
that's like an hour and a half from me.
Like actually, Actually, Kansas is the land of the soybean. I said, you don't need to be a female about this shit, bro. Chill out.
We love you, Marcy. Hope it goes well.
Oh shit, is Marcy in the chat?
Yeah.
That's my homie. Yo, Marcy.
25 hours. Hopefully it comes out
Marcy!
right.
You know I love you.
Holy shit, her hair's gonna fall out.
That's my buddy right there, Marcy. That's my fucking sister. I love that fucking broad.
Love you, Marcy.
Yeah, I've known Marcy for years and years. Marcy, I think I got the wrong
Brandon's
phone
in the
number
fucking
from you,
chat,
by the
too.
way.
That's
I'll have
my
to have
dude.
you
It's
email
the
me.
land of the soybean. Stop playing. No, I love you, Brandon.
We used to do potatoes here. That's all it was potatoes around here. I picked potatoes in high school when I was a kid, but now they switched over to soy.
Potato boy.
Soy. Everything's soy here.
That's my fucking dude, Brandon, right there. I wasn't talking shit. I was actually speaking truth.
Oh,
And
God.
I would never
Totally
talk
forgot about
behind
coffee.
your back, fucking Brandon. You already know. I'll call you a soy boy after what you told me any day. That's on you. That's my bro, dude. I love that dude.
Hey, Muckster, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Somebody said that there's not, or Stephanie says that there's nothing playing on your channel. If you were,
I just looked over there and I was wondering why the screen was black. Thanks, Steph.
Yo,
I guess
Muck,
I should go over there. I just wanted to come in and say hello anyway.
Well, we love you, Muck. You know that.
Muck, I got your back, right? Like, I mean,
yep.
we have our fucking beef, because, I mean, it's not even beef. It's just like a little banter back and forth, whatever.
Yeah.
But
That's always your fault.
back. I like you, bro. You're my dude.
I agree. It is his fault.
Yeah, Muck, you know I'm not serious.
You
know I'm not serious when I fucking make vagina jokes about you, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good.
you wouldn't know what a vagina looks like.
Bacon strips.
Well, I did pay $20 to see a real life hermaphrodite once.
Yeah,
so.
Kansas does have good white-tailed deer. I don't see too many in Iowa, but
they're everywhere here. Fucking everywhere.
I know they're out here. Like they come in my yard a lot, but other than like this specific area, I don't see them too much.
We got a couple. We got some monsters out here in Maryland.
Yeah, we got them here too.
Around here, we get off school for the first 2 days of deer season.
Yeah,
That's the way it used to be here, but not anymore.
Anyway, I better go see what's going on over at my place. See you later.
Sure,
Later, Mucks.
See you, Muck. Bacon strips. No, yeah, Everhart. She caught that, or Everhart caught that. He said,
"You ever try to reseal the bag of a fucking party size Haribo Gold Bears gummy bears?"
No, can't say I have.
It's it says resealable, but fuck.
Where's Muscatine, babe?
Like a monkey fucking a football.
It's pretty much that's what it's like right now. I can't get this fucking thing sealed to save my life.
I'm not necessarily dissing Iowa. It's just that there's nothing really much out here except for corn.
You have elk in Kentucky?
I know there's some elk up in Pennsylvania.
Iowa, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Temperature is relatively good today. 66 degrees today. So I swear, if I had a smoker, I'd be doing that too.
It's crazy.
3 hour drive. Okay, so Muscatine's 3 hours from us.
But at 55, dude, you wake up like shivering.
Gotcha.
Like, what the fuck? Dude?
Thank you.
It's only 11 minutes, dude. 11 minutes. It's only 11 fucking degrees, dude.
Elk County, PA is only
my ass like
about 2 hours from me. And
I make really good edibles, just not gummies. Like I make brownies; they're really good. I don't know how to do gummies. Not only that, but doing plant matter, I would imagine a bunch of plant matter just end up in the gummies and shit anyway.
You got to get a what do they call it?
We're not going to talk about that right now, but I can tell you exactly how to do gummies. They're just not. They're just. It's
Who the fuck are you calling a soy boy?
Unless you're doing it in like
Who called you a soy boy?
Like commercial fashion, it's a waste of time, man.
Yeah, it seems like it. It just takes forever, and it's not. Yeah, I'd rather just make batch of brownies. It's easy.
My dog got a hold of some gummies once. I didn't know what was wrong with her. I thought she was poisoned or something. She was stumbling around the house for like 12 hours. And my boy,
Davenport. Yeah, we found it.
My boy told me later on that he lost his
How do I
gummies.
make that big?
Make what big?
How do you make?
Brandon, what's up, my
How do you
bro?
put like
brother?
one person up on the screen?
Get your fucking soy boy ass.
On
StreamYard.
Fuck you, Debs.
Bottom
You know
left, I
love
think.
you, dude. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Chill out.
I know, bro. We're the sunflower state, by the way.
Bro. Fuck you too.
Not a soybean state.
I think you just click on the avatar. I'm not entirely sure though.
He just did it.
Yeah, you just did it to yourself.
Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, I can't figure out how to.
Yeah, I know some wolf populations are getting way out of control, especially like Wyoming.
There it
Montana.
is. Look at that. You got some bass up in there?
There are bass up in there.
Nice.
I like a patio.
There's also a bunch of police, apparently.
Hell yeah, is that your backyard?
Yeah, the patio's being fixed at the moment, but because it started to sink. You can really see it over here.
The same lake
That's a
that
fucking cool ass backyard.
Right?
It really sank over here. There's like a sinkhole underneath it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you guys share that pond? Is that
That's how much it sank.
That's the fucking pond that he fucking got.
Wow.
That's the HOA pond.
Dude.
Damn, bro. Yeah, that foundation.
That's my
Holy
house,
shit.
dog. What the fuck you want to do? And
Right over there's.
Right? Is that the
They
same
let me
one?
go. Yeah, that's the same pond. There's actually two ponds. You can't see the other one. And I'm in socks, so I'm not.
Fish here, dog. I fucking love you, bro.
No
What do you
bait
mean I
fishing.
can't fucking fish here, dog.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fucking Gramps' fucking pond, dog. That's the same when he did the videos on.
How do
that fucking ponytail princess tried to fucking flex on my dude fucking Brandon for, and he was like, "Nope, you want to go?"
Oh wait a minute, John Blanchard's back.
That's my dude.
John Blanchard in the house.
Hey, what's up, man? Just
Yes,
had to go to the store and get some Red Bull and smokes.
Nice.
Oh shit, we were worried about you.
What is it, Haribo?
Yo, Tal was like,
Haribo,
I didn't kick him out, and I was like, I didn't either. So, not that I
back,
could.
John.
I like the little
to,
cola
but we were worried
gummies.
about you, bro.
I heard they released mountain lions up here in Pennsylvania years back to deal with the coyotes.
Oh, I seen a black one. We were up in
I had a mountain lion as a pet when I was a kid.
Nice.
What is that?
You fucking would, bro.
Like the Tiger King.
What's that? What the hell is the name of that water resort over there in Western Maryland?
Damn, is that your lady, bro? Be honest, Brandon, is that your girl?
It's a big fucking.
What are you talking about?
Can't say
where everybody goes to
I
vacation.
heard,
All the hoity-toities
hi.
go to vacation up there
Bro,
or whatever.
I'm just asking, is that your lady or not? We heard
What?
the bitch.
Nope.
No, that was my aunt.
My bad. Female.
This fucking dubs.
I can't remember where, but it was in Western Maryland somewhere, and we had shot a couple ducks out of this pond because there was a bunch of back roads in the woods and shit like that, and we were doing what guys do in the woods. Anyway, we blasted a couple wood ducks off this pond. And we took off and we went back to the cabin, put the guns away. We were going back to get the ducks.
You put the gun away, you fucking idiot.
And we get to the pond, and it's strangely quiet. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? So we go down and we walk around the pond, and I see a big pile of fucking feathers, right, on the edge of the fucking pond, like something was eating one of my ducks. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I walk back around to the other side of the pond, and I found another pile of feathers. And my buddy was standing underneath of this tree, right where the first pile of feathers were that we found. And I look over at him and I'm like, you have any idea what's going on? And the next thing you know, this fucking black cat, this huge ass black fucking like panther, puma, like
jaguar or some shit,
jumps out of the fucking tree, hits the ground behind him, and fucking takes off. And I'm like, holy shit. I said, I wish I had that on video.
I believe you.
He's lucky you didn't have
clever
the
girl.
He's lucky you put the guns away. We go, boom, what the fuck? Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, we didn't have any guns down by the pond because it wasn't our pond, for fuck's sakes, you know.
There's been sightings of black cats around here too. It's, you know, it's like a conspiracy, but I've heard.
Did I take my payments?
Yeah, I you know, if I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Right. I'm in Bigfoot country here.
Look, I'm not
What's
allowed
up,
to
John?
have a gun.
I shy one
I'm
love.
fucking walking behind fucking Tab just in case a fucking panther jumps out. Bro, fuck all that.
You see that
What's up
Facebook
to,
video?
John?
Oh,
James Forbes, one love, buddy.
just hanging out, man.
Forbes,
Just waiting on any kind of phone call about the kid. Apparently, my great grandson.
I forgot to pin that. I am so sorry.
That's cool. I'm gonna try to get together a little video or something, and then hopefully I can get as many people to stream it or whatever. I'm good with electronics, but I'm about at your stage when it comes to computer stuff.
Yeah, I
That's a totally different union altogether. That's why I have a guy for that, but he's out of town, of course.
But I'm good with computers. I wouldn't say I'm like a master or something, but
they're not my grandchildren; they're my children, and so I feel the same.
Could
bro.
you
Like, dude,
drop
bro,
the
I got
GoFundMe
you,
link in the back chat for me?
I think I could drop it into the chat. Let me check. Okay, it's gonna be coming up in the chat.
There's a
private medication or not. I hate that.
Yeah, this is my great grandson. Like Monday is when we started.
Are you on some, or did you have your fill earlier?
Huh?
What up, Splash Eye? What are you doing?
Sorry,
sir?
what's talking to my girl?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
John.
full pot. Okay.
Yeah, like Monday, we got the phone call that my 6-year-old great grandson had fell and his eyes rolled back in his head. So they hauled him to the hospital, and they got the absolute worst diagnosis, prognosis, whatever that a parent or anyone could get concerning a child that age. He's got a golf ball sized tumor on the pons, or basically the base of the brain. And it's not a regular tumor. This is what they call a DIPG tumor. When you Google that, people, you can find out just how bad this is. There's like 150 to so many cases in the U.S. With it, or have had it per year, I guess. And it's incurable. I know St. Jude and Moffitt and a whole bunch of other cancer centers do some great work, but we get a 70% rate of a success. Well, he falls into the other category. He's lost all feeling on his left side. He is alert and everything. they have told him he's going to be dying, and the little guy asked a bunch of questions and stuff like that, but it's probably braver than a lot of people I freaking know. He's just 6, just started school, and up until Monday, everybody thought that he was just a normal child, no problems. But this has hit the family, all of us, really hard, but it's especially hit his parents, and everything. I did drop the link for the GoFundMe. There's a little bit more of an explanation on that, but
I pinned it, and you don't have to get in. You don't have to get into it. I know I know this is a hard time for you and your family.
We're at that stage where
gone through that.
We're at the stage where we're just kind of getting to the numb portion of the grieving process or whatever. That my wife's taking it pretty hard, obviously, as well. We're just hoping that he doesn't. When he goes, it's a peaceful way. But we need your prayers, all of y'all's prayers, if you can get this out.
Absolutely. Can you tell me the child's name so I can pray for him?
His name is Banyan, Bayyan.
Banyan. Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
I don't know.
Kid, man. Holy crap.
Oh, he's a tough little guy still.
Sounds like
I don't know how I would. I don't know how I would have reacted. But
well, you
we're
have
just
not
hoping for the best
yet.
and expecting the
Whatever
worst.
happens, everything's gonna be okay, man.
People can
I'm
really
praying
learn a
for that
lesson
little dude
from
too, man. That's too young to go. So
yeah, it's way too young. I think they're going to be trying to. I guess I haven't got the latest update. I think they were talking about some chemo or possibly radiation to try to slow it down, because the survival rate of this type of tumor at the stage it's at right now is anywhere from 2 months to a maximum of 2 years. And he's going to need care. I don't know if they're going to be taking him out of the hospital to take him home, or what kind of care he's going to need. But
he's going to need
round
yeah.
Let me
care
tell you
at
right
home.
now is that the maximum 2 years is just someone's opinion of what they've already known.
If you get a hold of your insurance
he has a lot of faith, love, and kindness
Lola, come
behind
here.
him, who knows how long he's going to live. So it's
Yeah.
going to be okay. It's going to be okay, all right?
All right, give me a second.
No, it's going to be okay. Anyway, that's pretty much what I want to pass on. I want to try to, like I said, get a video and maybe get his mom on as well, and whatnot. But that's pretty much what's going on in my life. I know I kid around a lot on the boards and we have a lot of fun, but this is probably the most serious you're going to see me.
I want you to. I don't know if you've heard of it yet or not or whatever, but it was created for children, and instead of photon therapy, it's proton therapy. So instead of photon radiation, it's proton radiation, and it's a more targeted process especially made for children with smaller things and for the head and spine, or head and neck area. That's what it was created for, but it's called proton therapy. And a lot of doctors, I'm just letting you know, a lot of doctors will tell you that you are not a candidate for this type of therapy because they don't get the kickback on it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there that you know, it's like, oh well, you know, we're not, you know, they do that, and it's because you're not getting the payoff,
Right. So
whatnot.
I would definitely question that. I would bring that up before they start blasting them with, you know, radiation. Certainly ask about the proton therapy.
Experimental
And I'm gonna send you some links. I'm gonna send you some links for turkey tail and I think Everhart had it up there once or whatever. Something.
Yeah, shoot me an email, dude.
Yeah, I'll shoot you an email. I've done a lot of research considering, you know, what I've been through in the last couple years with cancer and shit like that. So I got some stuff to send you, and I'll clip. What I'll do is I'll clip this little thing, and I'll attach the GoFundMe to it, and I'll just make a video of this right now of what we just talked about, and I'll make a video of that, and I'll post that up tonight.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. I reached out to some people, and the only people that have responded to me was Veterans Affairs and you. And I think it's basically in part or in full is because we're vets and we look after each other. The thing that really gets me the most about, you know, they say there's, you know, like there's nothing they can do. We can take and have 3D printing. We can have lasers that can cut stuff down to the just a almost molecular freaking level. They can't do something like that, but they can do it to, you know, whatever.
It's the game.
Well, why cure disease when you can treat it and infinitely profit off it?
Yeah,
it's all about the money. You know, you go anywhere. Every little thing down to the last item nowadays. It's all about the money. Everything from my vet to the hospital to whatever service I'm getting, even at a car dealership. It's everybody is just, you know, we've got to have all this cash. And what are you going to do with it? Not a damn thing in the long run. You can't take it with you.
Very few doctors and very few nurses that even give a fuck to help people anymore. It's all about a paycheck. That's all it is.
It's just about cramming 4 people in an hour for appointments at a doctor. Yeah, you get your 15 minutes of fame. All right, yeah. You got 15 minutes to plead your case and hope this guy can, you know, do a good job and get you what you need. It's just prevalent in just every aspect of our freaking lives now, to where people just won't be people.
I've been telling people for a long time it's just as corrupt as police departments and everything else.
The entire system is it's all it is.
I know the entire VA system it needs.
That's why I was so hesitant on having surgery myself for a long time.
I know for a damn fact they need to get rid of that federal employees unions that keep protecting these people at the VA when they screw up and they get transferred around and all that. I've been at this for 20 freaking years watching the
police unions. Like it's the exact same thing.
Out of control.
Especially for a group of people that take a Hippocratic oath. You know.
Yeah, none of it means anything anymore.
I'm gonna wreck their fucking world at the VA. You know,
that oath means fuck all.
I'm gonna shove their fucking Hippocratic oath right up their fucking asses. Every last one of them at fucking Perry Point VA. And then when I get done with Perry Point VA, I'm gonna hit every single VA in the fucking country. And if you're watching me, VA, because I know you are, hold on.
Of course they are.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on.
I know
they're watching me. I know at least one government agent is probably watching me. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm real low on the radar, so to speak.
Number to them. You know, you're just a number to them. They don't.
That's all we are. You're just government freaking property.
Yep.
We're not a number. We're a number because that's what they need to identify their property by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you get a social security number at birth.
Yeah. You're a product. We're a product of them. We are.
Yeah, pretty soon we're just going to start tattooing babies with a QR code. After 6 weeks
we're
or
already
something.
at 3 hours. I'll close it up in a second.
Well, people talk about getting chipped and stuff all the time. They're not going to do that, and the reason is you willingly carry a chip on you at all times anywhere you go.
Yeah, they just don't tell people.
Yeah, they're not going to place a chip in you. You already carry one with you everywhere you go.
It's in the nanotech. Well, in your body.
Well, it's in your phone.
Nanotech.
Yeah,
it's in our body.
In your phone.
It's in your phone, bud. It ain't even nanotech, any of that. And Snowden warned us what they were doing with the phones, but
it goes even deeper than that. That if you look into it, the nanotech's in every one of our bodies. It's coming out. Like when you do the research, it's not like a conspiracy or anything. They've been putting it in our food. They've been putting it in the, spraying the atmosphere with it and everything. We have nanoparticle metals in our body, and they're using it.
Well, I mean, you where would Hollywood even get the idea of it? They made those movies about that shit. You see movies with them injecting people with nanites or whatever to heal shit and yada yada yada. Where'd they get that idea from?
That's to let us know. Is all.
Everything relates to Star Trek. Cell phone.
Everything.
It's all a slow drip, is all it is.
Yeah.
What 1 second?
Yeah. Well, I get enough shocked, so to speak, in my profession once in a while, so I think I've pretty much shorted out most of those. Of course.
Yeah.
They had some kind of movie like that where they were injecting these prisoners with liquid metal of some kind, and they could track them all over the U.S. And they had, I forget what the basic plot was, but
there's a bunch of movies like that. They're all over the fucking place. But and it's weird when shit like that, when you watch stuff like 15 years ago or a movie 10 years ago, and then a decade later or 15 years later, the shit's actually fucking happening.
It doesn't even surprise me anymore.
Right, it doesn't even surprise you.
The shit I've experienced, I wouldn't even mention half of it because you'd think I was crazy.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I tell my wife I could probably write 5 books over. I wouldn't be able to use my real fucking name.
They probably already wrote books about you. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
They just changed your name.
Just use your porn name.
Right.
The irate soldier.
You can always write the "I might be a Fed" book.
Yeah, there you go. Here's your sign.
Somebody has got to put that up as a channel. I swear.
I'm creating it. I'm creating it next week.
That's funny.
Feds only fans.
Fed fans.
Yeah, making a members only.
Words come out of your mouth.
They're all like drooling over the top 10.
If you're surveilling a suspect, you might be a Fed.
I'm trying to think of an intro for my videos and shit like that. I want to use a clip from I can't remember the name of the movie. It's either the Departed or something to that effect, but it's two guys. They're sitting in a van and they're like, "Oh yeah, you can tell who the cop is. That's a cop. Yeah, he walks with a shit like that. Oh no, yeah, her. Yeah, she's a cop. Yeah." It's a good clip out. It's funny because I'm seeing it in my head right now. None of it.
I can't place it, but
or make a little Fed list of who snitches and who's not.
Oh yeah. Snitch list.
I have been a bad influence on you.
Put them on the Federal Watch snitch list.
Yeah, you'd be surprised who would be on my fucking list.
This whole town that I live in is all snitches. I think I'm the only one left so that they all come after me because they're all snitches and I'm the only one that's left to target.
Very well could be.
I mean, it's 1,500 people in this town.
Sounds like a sundown town or some shit.
I'm telling you. It's like the Truman Show type shit. Like they all like I'm into gang stalking shit is what they do to me. It's fucking
Well,
weird.
we'll get together. I'll come up there and we'll set up a fucking covert op. I'll get all their motherfucking asses.
I just perp them right back. I play their game right back to them.
I'll come up there. I'll come up there with $10,000 fucking dollars. I'll let you hold my keys and the money.
Yeah,
because I'm going to be getting bailed out probably at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah. Well, this county is one of the most corrupt counties in Pennsylvania, but it's the smallest little towns. This town is one cop. You know what I mean? But it's corrupt as hell. But everybody's in the pie. They all have a piece of the pie. So they all have they're making money one way or shape or form out of their fucking town. So it's funny though. I talk to people and I point my finger in their face and I say, "Don't I know you?"
Where's the nearest VA to you?
It's only 20 minutes away. Altoona, PA.
Okay.
Yep, Altoona, PA. It's a decent VA actually. Well, as VAs go.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't been to too many of them, but my mom used to work at the VA home. There's a VA home and a VA hospital 20 minutes away.
Yeah, there's a VA home down here also that I need to work on.
Now they're federal, right? Because
yeah. Big time federal.
But my mom worked for the state, and she worked for the VA home, so they have some deal with the state too. They employ state workers or something.
Yeah, but they have to follow federal statutes, and that's where they fucked up with me. Is they thought because they had concurrent jurisdiction, they didn't realize how far, or should I say, how short their jurisdiction actually reached when it comes to federal crimes that pretty much mirror the same crime in the state statutes. Okay. That's where they fucked up. They thought they could, they had a wiretapping statute that they could get me on, but no.
The state trumps the Fed, right?
Fed trumps the state.
But okay. I mean, depends on what subject you're talking about, though, right? I mean, when it comes to the state governs themselves, right?
Right. It all depends on how far their jurisdiction, basically, their concurrent jurisdiction, basically, only allows them to prosecute like traffic crimes and some very minor petty crimes or whatever. Yeah. When it gets into the heavy duty shit where there is a federal statute directly addressing it, then they don't get to pick and choose which statute they want to fucking use. Okay. That's basically called forum shopping, and that's what they did. They forum shopped.
They cheat. They play the game backwards.
Yeah. They thought they were playing the game. They thought,
what are you doing, kitty?
Got another dumb veteran here that we can, that we can hem up and prosecute and find guilty and yada yada yada. But they chose the wrong motherfucker.
Well, for every smart veteran, there's probably a dozen dumb ones, So.
Well, that's another thing. That's why they're going so hard on me, because in one of their answers, one of their answers to one of my motions, they say, and I quote, well, not quote, but it's pretty much verbatim. They basically say, we know that we have jurisdiction over this matter because we've successfully done it 25 other times.
So they give themselves away.
Right. They totally were like, they totally fucked up, probably. Right? I mean,
congratulations, you played yourself.
Yes.
They always expose themselves, don't they?
Right.
They tell on themselves. Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah. So they're fucked, and they know they're fucked, and that's why they're dragging feet, and that's why they're trying to push it into.
Learning my rights was the best thing I ever did. I didn't realize how much power that person can have when you learn your rights. You know, I
Show me.
I just cooperated for years and years and years and played, gave in and okay, well, I guess I broke the law, whatever. And here, finally, I had enough. In about 2018, I said, fuck it, fuck you guys. And I started learning the law. And then all of a sudden, they knew everything that I learned. They knew as I learned it because they were already fucking watching everything I did.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was funny. I could learn something in private on my own, and it would have an effect and change the course of what they were doing, without telling anybody. It's crazy, but
well, that's what they're scared of. They're scared of the change because this isn't just for me. I'm not doing this just for me. You know what I mean? Like I literally got so fucking pissed off when I got denied mental health service. I got so pissed off that I put my nose into the fucking books. Like, I hate books. Yeah. I hate reading. I hate fucking education. I hate studying. Yep. But I was forced to find out what I could do and what I couldn't do in that hospital and what was legal and what wasn't legal and this and that and yada, yada, yada. I did infinite amount of homework.
They created a monster.
They created a fucking monster. And I went in there and I did what I needed to do. And that's what they chose to do. They chose violence over education. And I'm going to make them fucking pay for it.
They don't know when to give up or give in. So that's my same situation, just on a different level, different subject. But so that's what I do. My whole point, I gave up on my individual case and shit. I gave up on that shit, but I speak out now just because, just to push back and just to help anybody else I can, to try to spread awareness. I'll go into magistrate or on a court case and I'll sit down and I'll ask somebody what their case is and give them all the fucking advice and information I can, right before their case, and totally change make their day. And they hate me.
Can you imagine? I can't even imagine. And this is just what they've admitted to was 25 at this hospital.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, so imagine the real number and then multiply that by all the fucking VAs in the country.
So what I don't understand is how the hell they've got concurrent jurisdiction for that type of situation, because if it was a federal crime, as far as the only thing that they could link up with as far as with the outside police department would be, hey, we need you to take this person into custody. It doesn't mean that they should automatically, well, this happened on VA property and we've got a wiretapping thing in Maryland. No, that's not it. It's not a state crime. The crime occurred on actual VA property. Right. Now, the police could take you and hold you until the feds come get you. But it's almost like they got you in a double jeopardy type situation.
Yeah, it's designed so that it's however they want to interpret it to their convenience,
And that's why there's policies written. That's why there's federal policies and federal statutes written the way they're written in order for that not to happen. Like the federal police at the VA are required, no matter what, any arrest that they make, the federal police are required to contact before they even bring the charges, before they even set the charges, they are required to contact the federal district attorney.
Really?
Yes.
So they don't go backwards through the chain of command. They just
they are required. Everything. Yep. Wow. They are required to contact the federal attorney and find out if they want to proceed.
So if there's any chance
at all, they can do it. So because they want to cover their ass, right? Yeah. Well, these federal police officers didn't do that. Yeah, they claim in the report that he sent an email and never got a response from the state's attorney or from the federal attorney. He claims that
misconduct or
right.
I mean, does that fall under the prosecutorial misconduct or?
Yeah, there's so much shit that's stacked up. I have no idea. Yeah. Like all the I'm being told that I have like probably 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there, fucking lawsuits.
Yeah, I know. I had a couple
stemming from this.
And I just said fuck it because I didn't have any money myself and couldn't find a civil rights attorney in my area.
Well, that's what they bank on. That's the biggest thing that they bank on is our inability to pay these cocksucker lawyers that are in bed with them.
Yes,
they're in bed with them. They don't care about us. 100%.
What you have to do is actually do like you're doing it, JV, is to look the stuff up, do all the freaking prep work and everything, because like you said, they don't think that people know this. They have never apparently heard of Google.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's not like you got to go down to a library, you know, take a bus, go down to a library, walk uphill, and then, you know, go to whatever card to catalog, whatever, and look up through law books and crap like that. It's online. They just figure that you don't have the time or the money to do this, so they'll just bulldog the case through. Hey, well, he didn't bring up anything about it, you know.
They lie to you the whole way through too, and gas.
Exactly.
Yeah, they just did. I mean, like, I pretty much basically going into this, I already had just about all of my arguments lined up, you know, except for, you know, certain little surprises that you would find here and there, yada, yada, yada. I'm still not even convinced that they have concurrent jurisdiction over the additional 500 acres. Like, I think they only have concurrent jurisdiction on 44 acres that they turned into a state park.
Well, like I said, it's like, you know, obviously VA police don't have like a jail on site, or most of them would have a holding cell of some sort. But the only reason they would bring the cops in should be that, hey, we don't have the facilities for this. We need you to detain him until we can get the federal side of this, you know, what they want to do with it. They can't just sit there and double dip.
No,
you know,
they literally
federal and state. That's it.
Yeah, they literally cuffed me and stuffed me, took me to the station, the federal police station. I made them aware of all the fucking laws that they were breaking and that they needed to get me out of handcuffs right now. They laughed at me, and then I told them, I said, "Oh, one other thing, I'm not the only one who you know, the only one who you violated their civil rights." I said, your lieutenant just violated my wife's civil rights. And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, yeah, when you stole my work phone and my work media from my wife. Yeah. And he fucking blew up. He said, get him out of here. Get him. Take him to jail. Take him to jail. So they throw me back in the fucking car and they take me to this courthouse in downtown Elkton, I think it was. I'm not too sure. And it wasn't even the right place. We go in there and they're like, oh, we don't want him. He's not. This isn't where we're supposed to be. So we have to go out into the fucking car. They put me in the car again. And we go to another fucking courthouse. And the state charges me with wiretapping and disorderly. The state, not even the fucking feds. And I'm like, yeah, this shit's not right. This
That's where they screwed up completely right there.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy story. Crazy.
Sounds like pure retaliation.
Oh, it's 100% retaliation. I'll tell you why too. Because these cocks, I was going up into their neck of the woods, holding people accountable. The fucking emissions place, the DMV. Like I was making these videos about these government agencies up there in fucking, you know,
you were on their radar already.
Oh, sure. I was already on their radar, and I 100% believe. Well, I'll just say it's alleged that the Cecil County Police Department probably saw my VA videos, contacted the VA, and said, "Hey, we can handle this for you. We can charge them with wiretapping." And that's when the conspiracy started kicking in, and they came up with a plan to set me up with an appointment where I would be ambushed by the fucking feds.
Right, false flag, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They tried to trick me into so many little stupid scenarios, tricks, and I just learned that everything they do is scheming and lying. So if they did anything at all, I just looked at it like, okay, what are they trying to do now? Not what they're saying. And it became real easy to figure it out, you know?
All they do is lie, son. Don't ever trust anything they ever fucking say. If they open their mouths, it's a fucking lie.
Absolutely. Like a stupid little thing they were dismissing this case against me. They sent me a letter telling me they're dismissing the charges the second month in, right? Because lack of evidence. And I said, oh, great. Okay. And I just forgot about it. 2 months later, I get a letter saying, we're going to dismiss these charges on this date coming up. We want you to pay these court costs by this date. I laughed right away. I said, you guys are thinking fucking stupid. It was like a real low amount, like $60.
They trying to get you in there to hem you up to pay the court fine or what?
If I would have paid those court costs, that releases them from any civil suit liability. You know, once the charges have been dismissed, I couldn't sue them because they could say, well, you paid those court costs, which is a form of admittance of guilt.
Yep, they tried to do kind of something like that with me when they with Baltimore County, and they dropped they dropped the charges and null prost 2 of the arrests and dropped charges on the other one. Well, when I got the paperwork, on the back of the paper, they told me, they said, now if you want this expunged, just fill out the back of the paperwork. So when I get home, I'm reading the back of the fucking paperwork, and it says, yeah, to expunge, blah, 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 put in the date here and the yada, 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 and sign here. And I read it, and I'm like, what in the fuck? It literally says, by expunging this record, you are like releasing all liability to such and such, such and such, such and such.
Like it never happened.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So to get it off my record, I have to agree to not sue them.
Right, exactly. Like it never happened.
Disgusting. And then like a week later, 2 weeks later, it all disappeared off of fucking all of it, without even me asking to get it gone. It all disappeared like nothing ever fucking happened. It's the strangest fucking thing, bro. It's like nobody can find it on my record.
I was going to say get an attorney and have him fight to get that expungement, because if they want to play games like that, he'll easily shut them down. But if they just dropped it out of nowhere, that's pretty crazy, dude.
That's crazy. Nobody's ever fucking heard of that before. You know, the
covering their ass. That's all they're doing is covering their ass. Somebody screwed up. Somebody else goes, oh no, that's not good. Take it off. Boom, it's disappeared. Never happened, right?
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
It's a lot simpler than people think it is. They just play dumb and make it look complex, but they can do whatever they want whenever they want. I never had to deal with the feds, but in my video that we were playing earlier, what they did was they drug that fucking case out for a year, and I fought it. I said, no, I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight it the whole time. They tried to get me to make a deal all this time and everything. And it was a good deal, but I'm like, no, I want to fight my case. That's the only way the truth can come out, because this cop tried to kill me. He was a threat to public safety in my community, and it was the right thing to do so that the community knew the truth. And in the end, by them dismissing the charges, that still allowed them to suppress the truth. The only way I could have got the truth out, I could have objected to their dismissal and like demanded that my case be heard. So that's the only way I could actually be absolutely exonerated. You know what I mean? So they still charged me with this stuff, and then the charges were dismissed, and that is still on my record. It doesn't show that I was found not guilty. You know what I mean? So I wasn't found not guilty. It just shows I was charged, and then they were dismissed. So
right,
that's what's on the record. So it's fucked up, but I do have grounds to sue. But like I said, they try to kill me. I don't have any money. I don't want their money. So
you don't listen. It's only $300 to file the lawsuit in a federal court, and 9 out of 10 times you will never have to stand in front of a court in the federal court.
They'll settle out of court.
Exactly.
See, I think I
So-
missed the statute of limitations is in the end. is
What's
why I
that?
say
What?
Yeah,
How
I
long
need to
did
get
that-
on my lawsuit
Well, they
soon
broke
too.
my-
Now that I have been out the hospital and can prove damages, not just mental but physical.
They broke my door down and without a warrant, unannounced, and broke into my apartment, my place of where I lived, officially, legally, and arrested me at gunpoint in front of my son, in excessive use of force, and it's on camera. And after a year, those charges were dismissed. I didn't pay court costs. I told them to shove it, kick rocks, and they put the.
How long has it been since it was dismissed?
Summer of 2022. So it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah, statute
You're
of
fine.
limitations is about 2 years, I think.
No,
I'm gonna have to
it's
look-
2 years from when it got dismissed.
I might have to look into that then, because
2
I
years
have
from when it got
Well,
dismissed, I believe.
I'm going off of medical too, so it might be different in law enforcement.
Or $400. My bad. It's $400. $400 to file a civil suit in
That's
federal
nothing,
court.
because I have a couple of them. Because I mean, they'd be liable. They would bring it all back because they'd be liable for criminal charges. That they literally broke and entered into my apartment and kidnapped me because they don't have any reasonable, articulated reasonable suspicion or probable cause. It wasn't reasonable. It wasn't extenuating circumstances. It wasn't like it didn't fall under anything. They weren't allowed to do that at all. They didn't have any documentation. The landlord went there and said that I was evicted. Didn't provide them with shit. And then they just showed up, broke my door down, and arrested me at gunpoint and trespassed me from my home without any documentation.
That's all people got to do anymore. I think the key to a lot of this is just making sure you call the cops first.
Yeah, but
because if you're the first one to call, you're always the victim in their eyes.
Right. But as far as a civil suit goes, I could still sue them for unreasonable search and seizure.
I think so.
Yeah, it'd be unreasonable search and seizure. There would be a couple of them actually. I think.
Send me. Do you? Is all the video on your channel?
Yeah. Yes. The most recent video gives you just like a kind of a quick. I say quick, but it's half hour or so rundown of basically what they did. But I can put something together. I have all the documentation and everything from the.
Well, you email me, and get in touch with me, and I'll put you in touch with somebody that'll take a look at your case and probably help you with the civil suit.
Right on, because I'm highly intelligent. I have it all worked out and everything.
You're still in my chair. You're mistaken.
I just never took that step to do the actual formal process. And
you're mistaken, kitty.
But I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I know you got a lot.
Let me know. I got somebody that is more than willing to help this community. So
yeah, that would be awesome. Just because the same cop that did that, somebody else filed a civil suit against him in the last 2 years. I think that's why he left this town as a cop, and they settled out of court for an undisclosed amount, and he broke the guy's jaw, tased him, and arrested him when he was on a sidewalk filming. He was looking at a hot tub,
Jesus.
right? To buy a hot tub on Marketplace, and the neighbors called the cops, and they told the guy to get off the property. So he did. He goes over to the sidewalk and starts filming and just zoomed in to take pictures of this hot tub he wanted to buy. And the neighbors called the cops again. So when they came back, these cops are stupid around here. They don't know, they're tyrants. So the guy was like, he knew his rights, and he's like, no, I'm on a sidewalk. I'm allowed to fucking film from a sidewalk. There's nothing you can do. Well, Dillhole is what I call him. His name's Officer Dill. So I call him Dillhole. So you'll see if you watch my videos. Dillhole is what I refer to him as. He was the assisting officer from this town, and it was the next town over. He was just supporting them on the call. But he's such a tyrant that he took it upon himself to beat the guy in the face and broke his jaw, broke his nose, tased him, arrested him. and it's all. I have the newspaper articles in that video. If you watch that video on my channel, you can read the whole article and everything's in there too. And it shows their pictures, their names, the situation when they broke in my apartment. It's all on there.
All right. Well, send me the email when you get a chance, and I'll connect you with somebody that can help you.
Right on. I'll send it to you right now here. But,
Right.
but if it helps somebody else out, I'll be tickled pink if it you know.
Well, here's how I see it. Okay, I can't help anybody the way I want to help people without digging into these cocksuckers' pockets first. They need, Baltimore County and Cecil County and the VA need to fucking pay me so I can help everybody else and myself. So I can open this nonprofit, so I can get the people in place that need to be in place, so we can reduce the number of suicides, and end of watches, and that's how I see it. And I think every person that has been screwed over by the police or the government needs to be in the same mindset, because everybody says, oh, I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the money. I'm not that blah, blah, blah. No bullshit. We need to be here for the money. We need to take every goddamn last dime that we can away from the government, because that is going to show the people that literally need to be there for us to make this change are the ones that are going to get mad because this police department just spent $20 million on this case, or look at the last year this police department spent, $50 million in litigation, yada, yada, yada.
Right. People with no idea.
Right. That's when the people will start getting mad enough to where they will start creating the change for us. They will start making the votes that need to be voted. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing it. We're just not doing it.
I know. I realized this a couple years ago that it's our fault. It is the way it is, and it's because we need to get more involved in government, and it's there. We just need to do it, right?
Right.
And,
right.
Because they've been doing it, and we're not happy with it. They're lining their pockets, and we're the ones bitching and broke.
Right.
So,
right.
Exactly. The last time that veterans got involved with the federal government was right after the Revolutionary War, when they didn't get their paychecks, they didn't get the booze they were promised, and they marched on Washington, and they got what they're supposed to get, and no charges.
Yeah.
It's the last time vets literally walked, basically, openly, we're in force. You better freaking listen.
It might not happen in our lifetime, but I damn sure am going to be responsible for laying part of that fucking foundation on the ground. And I think change is achievable. I think just it's inevitable. I just don't think you're right. Inevitable. I just don't think the way we're doing it right now is the way that it needs to be done. That's all.
It might be the only way it can be done, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what got you there and what got me there. Something directly happening to us to get you fired up enough to act, right? And it seems like that's the only way so other people will,
until you start taking their tax dollars.
Yeah, until it directly affects them, right?
Right. Until it directly affects them. And I think the only thing that will directly affect the majority of people that we need on board to create this change, it's not going to happen until we hit their pockets.
You're right.
The problem is we don't.
The people fucking understand his money.
The way it's set up is using their logic, or lack of logic. Why the hell would you want to mistreat, piss off, deny benefits to the very people that you taught to use pew-pews and make things go boom-boom? Okay? That, I think, would be the last group of individuals on the planet,
right?
Especially U.S. trained, that you would want to alienate and really piss the hell off.
Well,
I
a lot
often
of them
wondered about
soldiers are
that.
so brainwashed and indoctrinated, they ain't gonna step against what they perceive as the
Right.
government or step out of line or
100%. It's just like the
risk
police
their
department.
familyhood and livelihood, and
It's just like, how do you think they got to become a major? How do you think they
Yeah.
got to become a captain? How do you think, you know what I mean? They just followed the orders and they worked their way up the chain sucking dick. And now they have higher, you know, you're not going to change those people. Nobody's
Right.
going to change those
Yeah, but there's one factor that they don't have. There's a hell of a lot more enlisted than there are officers in the military and out of the military.
E4
We have
Mafia,
difference
baby.
in numbers.
E4 Mafia in the house.
E6 cartel.
I'm on the bottom of the barrel. E3.
Shit, I was an E4 3 times.
That makes him an E12.
Yeah. Right. I give it to her. I give her 3 inches 4 times. She said, "Give me a foot." Right? How's that joke go?
No, that's right. That's 100%.
What's your email? That Angry Vet?
newlifebearing@yahoo.com.
You got a Yahoo, huh? That's old.
Yeah, I'm old, man. I just turned 50.
Oh shit, you're young.
Fuck, I remember when I used to deal with homeowners that had AOL accounts. I was like, damn, you hadn't upgraded since the fucking 90s, huh?
You said New Life Bearing?
Yeah.
Like a bear, like BEAR?
Yep.
New Life
It's
Bearing.
on his channel.
I know, but I'm right here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm lazy.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
6 Oaks in the house.
Oh, it pops up. You know that. See this? It does shit like this, and it makes me wonder. I was like, oh, okay, my computer already knew this email address somehow. It pops right up. I guess it detects it if I type it in. It recognizes it as a legit email. I guess I don't know.
Maybe we've emailed before. Maybe we've sent each other emails before.
I might have emailed you about the DOJ when they remember when I told you about how they established that task force for unconstitutional policing a couple months back in Kentucky, in Lexington, Kentucky.
No, I cannot remember. Nope. My
there
brain.
There was a press conference or something, and I came on your channel and turned you on to a video they did in Lexington, Kentucky, where they announced the creation of this constitutional policing task force, where they were going after small town police departments and police misconduct and corruption. And there's an 800 number or something in the video that you can call and directly file complaints. I never did anything, but I think it's just a way to shut people up and just here, you know.
Yeah, I ought to find out. I'm sure I got it. Send me another one, and it'll probably automatically pop up.
It does. If you type in Lexington DOJ,
okay,
it pops right up. It's a black woman standing in front of the podium at a press conference.
Okay,
and I guarantee it pops right up. But but I'm just sending you the email is just the subject's my targeted patent, and it's a link to that video.
Okay.
And I wrote a bit like a story. I wrote it out, a story of basically what happened so I'm just going to include that if you feel like reading it.
Yeah, man.
Give you a rundown because they've been doing shit since 2017, but you take your pick. I could go after these fuckers in 7 different directions, but enough about me.
Well, where are we at time-wise? Christ, we almost got 4 hours already. Good Lord,
almost 4 hours. It's 5 o'clock here. I actually got to run for a bit.
Oh, wow, it's 6 here. Well, don't run too far or too fast.
Oh shit! Not in my condition, no.
But, hey, thanks for having me on.
Oh, no problem, bro. Anytime.
Yeah, ditto. Thanks for having me. Where'd Dubs go anyway?
That's who I sent that to.
He's been quiet. It's been quiet.
He's been quiet for a minute. He might have passed out.
I was going to say he passed out.
Somebody moved. Did you mute him again?
I didn't mute him. I told him I wouldn't mute him.
Dubs will unmute himself anyway. Y'all know that.
Yeah. I was playing a game with him once, and nobody else saw what was going on. Every time he would unmute himself, I'd mute him back up. It went on for like 20 minutes, and nobody else on the panel knew what we were doing.
I caught it. I was chuckling every time he did it.
That's funny.
It was funny. He had a jag on, right? It's funny. That's my kind of people to
Absolutely, 100%.
I just looked at my email. I just sent this email. I knew I emailed it to somebody recently.
Dubs really is good people, for sure. He's got a good heart. His heart's in the right place.
I answer the phone every time he calls. I will not. I'll never bitch button that motherfucker.
I missed his call yesterday, but I was passed out. So
I sent this email to Chris for public safety the other day, actually. I don't think he got back to me. I don't ever check my email, but so I'm just gonna send you the same email I sent him here.
Okay.
So right on.
Dubs is a soy boy. Oh no. Better hope he doesn't see that. He'll be back in full action in no time.
All right, well, Scrubs, you take care. I hope everything goes well. Keep us posted on the recovery stuff.
Yeah, definitely will do. Appreciate you guys and all your supports and everything, and yeah, I'll definitely.
You were only was it you that was saying you were like only a hour away from Waterloo or something like that?
Yeah, about an hour and a half, maybe, give or take, hour 15.
All right. Well, I'll
okay. Email sent.
I'm not firmed up on when it's going to be. It's not going to be this coming week, but it's definitely going to be sometime next week, maybe into next weekend, or into the following weekend. So, but I don't know exactly what day I'm going up there, but I'll keep you posted.
Okay,
if you guys want to drive down.
I'm gonna drop my email here in the private chat.
Okay.
I sent that email to you.
Or here, I don't know how to save it. I don't know.
You can just click on it and just send me an email that says hi, and then it'll be in there.
It says 404. Something went wrong.
404. Something went wrong. Let me. Oh, damn! Yeah, it does for me too.
Kicked me out of the studio.
No, it'll bring you back. You're still in studio, but
yeah, it's showing you in here on my end.
I don't know why it's acting like that. Maybe just highlight it, copy and paste into email.
You just cloned yourself.
What was that? What in the hell?
What the hell? Yeah, it is acting weird. I would just copy paste over the email. That's what I would do.
Hold on, I'm trying to do that now. Oh shit! Now I have nothing in the private chat.
Your logo's still up, and it's
we can
modulate when you talk.
You'll just have to find the tab to go back to on whatever you're using, Chrome or.
I leave my catchphrase at the end of every video: "Be good or be good at it." Every time I leave a chat, it leaves like 3 or 4 chats for some reason.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why. It's done that the whole stream though. So they have
you're back, but you're muted.
I'm gonna jump off here. I don't want to drag you out here and overstay my welcome. It was nice talking to you, Scrub.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Appreciate you, man.
John, my prayers with you and your family.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Jump down myself. I got a few things to do, guys, but I appreciate you all.
Dubs, okay. Sweet dreams. And be good or be good at it, guys.
I'll send you an email.
Yeah, send me an email. My private chat just fucked up, and I have absolutely nothing in there. So
my email's on my about page too for anybody that want to know. All right,
I've seen it mess with you, so yeah, I'll shoot you a quick email.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. One love. Appreciate you all. Thank you for all the get well wishes.
No problem. Take care, Scrubs.
You too, guys.
Yeah, TV, we really appreciate you help spreading the word. Like I said, I'll get you an email tomorrow, and we'll talk. I want to talk over some technical stuff. Well, it's technical to me. with you so we can keep getting the word out. Maybe hit up some of the heavy sites. You've got better connections to them than I do at the moment.
You have my number?
Yeah, well, I've got one of them, but you'll have mine tomorrow.
Okay.
One of them. But I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in the chat and everything for your thoughts and prayers. Let's see if we can pull off a miracle. But I really, really appreciate my YouTube family that I have here. So over to you, Angry Vet.
I appreciate it, John. Thanks for coming up. And we all love you. And keep me posted. You got my phone number.
Will do.
All right, brother. Where's Dub? Dubs, can you hear me? Whoops. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And there I am. All right, guys. Wow, almost 4 hours. Go hit that like on the way out if you haven't already. The dreaded Wrongful Rouser, good to see you. I think I might be echoing. I hear myself echoing. But I love you all. Thanks everybody for being here. Stay tuned because let me see if this works. Well, let me kick myself out. Anyway, yeah, I think it was good. I think that was a good stream. I think we had good people in here. We didn't have any haters come in. Isn't that fucking amazing? Yeah, right. I think that was passed out. Karen, love you, girl. Everhard Outdoors. I need to come see you and maybe do some bow hunt. Let me see. James Forbes in the house. Brandon Mitchell. Everybody needs to go. It's in the pin. I guess I'll try to copy paste this into the comments when we get done here, and I'll change the name, the title. All right, guys. I'll Everhard Outdoors. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna tonight. I'm gonna go through all the spam folder and shit like that. I'm sure that's where a lot of my emails are. But thanks for being here, guys. Love you all. And I guess I don't have any haters watching me anymore. There's a bunch of them watching. So screenshot this, motherfucker.